literally the topic of today's episode is we're old as shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to
We're
Lore Hero
old as
episode
hell.
2, fellas. We
Lore
are all
Hero
boomers.
episode 2. I think we should just start it there because
Yeah.
I don't know if like whatever we
cares,
just
man?
talked about is gonna.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Just don't be afraid of the jump cuts.
Hey, Editor Jake here. Just want to let you guys know that the second half of this episode is very visuals based. We share a lot of photos, so the best way to consume this podcast will definitely be watching the YouTube video. But if you are an audio listener, we do our best to kind of describe what's going on in the photos, so you won't miss out on too much, but you should definitely watch the video so you can see what we're talking about. And also, you're going to hear a lot of Discord pings. We talk in Discord, and that's how we were sharing our photos, so every time a photo comes in, you're going to hear that ping. I'm sorry, I'll do my best to get rid of that in the future so that doesn't startle you and you go start looking through your Discord looking for, hey, where'd I get pinged? Where'd I get pinged? Don't worry, it's in the video. Anyways, continuing on.
But,
Okay.
all right, who's the oldest here?
Oh,
Jason.
No. Oh.
I'm pointing at my
I'm gonna
screen.
get thrown under the bus first, aren't I?
I mean, my
I was
birthday is
that guy.
this week.
I was gonna
I'm
say
28.
Yeah, I'm 27, so that
Wait,
makes Jake the
28,
youngest.
27, 26? All right, cool.
37.
That's okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do look like you're in your late 20s, I would say.
I
100%.
Yeah, for real.
appreciate that.
That's
I
not
would
even
never
like
think 37 looking at you.
Yeah.
I would never think 37 looking at Jason.
Yeah,
that's like
I
a
think you've
genuine
always
compliment.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, but it makes sense though, considering working in the game industry before this, right? And the entire Guitar Hero scene and traveling around for that beforehand. I mean, yeah, I wasn't very young back then, right? Like I met Alec when I was early 20s, and that was
I was like 13, 14.
that was like
Didn't you
15
go to
years
his
ago,
house
right?
too?
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
went to Korea.
Yeah, he went to Korea and then he came back, and then Jason
Wait, you
chilled
went
at
to
my house.
Korea?
I did, yeah, for esports. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Really?
Like, when,
Oh my god.
I'm old. That's
Yeah,
the
you've
reason I
been
should
here
put this on
early
today.
days of esports. Yeah,
This
I
was,
noticed.
This was the team that Alec and I played for back in the day, VVV. And,
Vision, valor, victory, baby.
That's
oh my
it.
God.
I never knew what that
Entertain-
stood for.
Entertain,
Yeah.
Me neither.
educate, dominate. Ooh, baby.
Yes, sir.
Website's not even
That
there
website.
anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that website. That domain is dead.
It's dead. They're still on Discord.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna. Yeah. No. I like. The whole topic of like we're old. How did we all get into Guitar Hero? So
Sure,
Hello.
yeah.
Let's start with seniority.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
gonna say you start with seniority.
So this is a weird one. For me, I was in college for music at the time. I was always a big gamer. I was playing my real guitar. And wait, we're allowed to do that? Hold on. I'm making
Yeah.
sure.
It touched grass.
Yeah, you can't do both. What am I thinking? But I was working at a media store that was on Disney property, and a friend of mine that worked there was like, "Yo, I know you go to school, play guitar, and I know you're learning music, and I know you love video games. Have you tried Guitar Hero?" And had never picked it up. Ended up having a bunch of gift cards to the store. Got Guitar Hero 2 the day it came out for $2 with gift
Ooh.
cards. And
I remember you telling me that actually.
yeah, that was the best. That was like the single best purchase, man. $2,
Yeah.
brand new game.
All the
and-
hours that you got from those $2, you'll
Yeah.
never beat that ever.
That's killer.
And then like started playing it, got addicted. Like 2-3 weeks later, I ended up playing against this guy in my store who was just utterly great at the game. I'd never seen anybody as good as him. And we ended up having this long conversation. He told me about Score Hero, and come to find out, it ended up being one of the best players in the world at the time, Wolf. And
No way.
You knew Wolf IRL.
yes, and
What?
he legitimately was in my store. We played against each other for the first time right when I was a brand new player. He told me about Score Hero, said, "There's no way you should be this good this early. Come join us." And that's how I got into the competitive scene. And it's all thanks to Wolf.
Wow. I never
That
knew
blows
that.
my mind.
Never
That's
knew
crazy.
Yeah.
Him and Priest MLH were the Guitar Hero
The-
YouTubers like in
yeah.
2006
What a bar!
and
What a bar
had-
to set
Yeah.
that
They had
first story.
like 30,000 subscribers in 2007.
Yeah.
This is
That's
gonna be
so
Yeah, that's
many
2 years
subscribers.
after. That's 2 years after YouTube started.
Really blew up.
30,000 on a social media platform in
That
2007.
was massive.
Unheard
Yeah.
of.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that-
anybody even had 1 million subscribers at that point.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I think it was.
It took Smosh until like 2008 or 2009 to get 1 million subscribers.
They weren't even
Yeah.
the first ones either. You remember the first ones?
Shane Dawson?
Nope.
No, it was
Niga Higa.
Yeah, Niga
Yeah,
Higa.
Niga
Yeah,
Higa.
yeah,
Ryan-
yeah.
Ryan Higa, yeah.
First million
And
subscriber
then it was
channel.
Smosh, right? Or was
then
it
it was-
Fred? I don't remember.
Ooh,
It might
I
have
think-
been Fred.
I think it was Fred then
because
Smosh.
Fred was a huge deal too. That was probably
Yeah.
closer to When
Yeah.
when did he do the episode of iCarly?
Yeah, You know what?
That's a
That
good
sounds
question,
like
actually.
2008 or
Because
2007.
I watched that. Like when
That's
it
what
premiered.
Yeah, I watched that shit too.
I was a big Fred kid for some reason.
I was like
I
indifferent about him.
Fred.
I was like, I
I
guess it's
remember
funny.
genuinely laughing at one video, and then there's the one where he met Weezer.
He
Oh,
met
yeah.
Weezer. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my god, it's Weezer," and they're just there like, it's so funny. It's like
It
it's even
is.
funnier.
It's
It's even
insane to go
funnier
back and
now than
watch
it
them.
was back
Yeah,
then.
it's insane to go watch those now. It's
Oh no.
we've evolved so far.
But yeah,
Come
no,
so far.
like the YouTube game in 2007, 2006 even, for Guitar Hero, just because the game was popping off so much, like everybody was posting. I started posting, like in 2007. I think my
Yep.
hold on, is it my channel's anniversary today as of the
Today?
Bro.
as of the recording?
It actually might be. It actually might
Oh,
be. because
6
you
more
told me.
days. Oh,
6 more
Oh.
days.
I made my YouTube
wait, it's on
channel
my-
when
On
I
my
made my
birthday.
YouTube channel.
You made it on my birthday.
Yeah, on October
Yeah.
27th,
Yeah, it's on my
2007.
birthday. We've talked about this before.
Wait,
We
Yeah.
forgot about
when
that.
did Guitar Hero come out? Guitar Hero 3? Was that like- that was
I'm
the
pretty sure that was
27th
the
as
day
well?
of. I want to say that
It's
was
always
day
been
of.
around October, right? I mean,
Yeah, they've
James
always-
Live's
October-
birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
As we're
it's always
recording
been
this.
October, baby.
Oh,
October
Guitar Hero 3
28th.
came out 2007. Yeah, October 28th. Yep.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so the
you got
day
prepped
after.
for the new game.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
fucking ready, dude. I was so ready, and I was like, I'm gonna make videos of this game because I know I'm good at this fucking game. But my end of my first video being like Jordan. But yeah. Anyway.
Just strumming that bar, just not
yeah.
hitting
No,
shit.
sorry.
Can't tap yet.
Sorry. We're doing the humble beginnings from oldest to youngest. So JP.
Which
How did-
JP?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Which
true.
JP?
You know, people,
John Paul. What?
Like, I'll go into his stream and people will be like, "No, Jason's JP," and Jason's like, "No,
That's JP.
Yeah. So I think I mentioned this on the last the first episode that like my first rhythm game was Donkey Konga and then DDR, and I after school I had a babysitter who watched a bunch of kids because my mom was at work, and so sometimes I would go there over the weekend if my mom wanted to go do something without her kid. Perfectly reasonable. And this kid brought Guitar Hero 3 for the Wii, and I'd really never heard about Guitar Hero before. Like I'd never seen it, because I was very invested in like Mario and Sonic, like and platformers and stuff. So like I always had a Nintendo console, or like even like a PS2. Like I loved Sly Cooper as a kid, but he brought Guitar Hero 3. I was obsessed immediately, and like I think within a week of that, I had my mom get Guitar Hero 3 for the Wii because I had a Wii. The Wii was very hard to get back then.
Sure
It was
dude.
really
Yeah,
hard.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It took me like a year of going to Targets and Best Buys and Walmarts as a kid to get one.
Yeah, the
after
Wii was like a
Christmas season.
phenomenon.
It
That
was
overnight
it was,
staying
like,
outside to get one. Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah.
like I saw people camping as when I was a kid, but I got it, and then I was obsessed. I think I was in like middle school or like around the time I was in middle school. There were 2 kids in my school who had claimed to beat Flames, right? And so Flames, it's the hardest song. And Alec, you made a video a few days ago of putting like the capo on the green fret, right? And so
Oh,
back
yeah, yeah,
then,
yeah.
People
I
don't
was
know that was a
telling-
legitimate strat.
yeah, they were like use a rubber band because I couldn't beat it, and I
Right.
tried,
Hair tie.
Hair
Yeah.
tie. Yeah.
yeah, hair tie, rubber band, clip, whatever, and I played every day, and like my parents were divorced, and so like when I would go to stay with my dad, I would bring my Wii and Guitar Hero and I'd play it there, and I got World Tour when it came out. I talked about that, and then eventually I got a 360 because I was really jealous of all the DLC. But I have fond memories of going to my local GameStop and when Aerosmith came out, playing Aerosmith there. It had a smaller kiosk that was attached to like a rack instead of being its own individual thing. I could probably find pictures of it at some point, but
I think I know what you're talking about because
I remember that very specifically. It was a smaller kiosk with a smaller screen, and more and like a decoration, like a around maybe not the right word, but like whatever. And I first played Guitar Hero 2 at GameStop. They had a 360 with Guitar Hero 2 hooked up in the back, and I got my PS2 from my dad, and I got Guitar Hero 2. And my first PS2 guitar was one of the fake explorers from Nico.
Oh man.
It was
Oh,
terrible.
oh my
Terrible.
god.
The frontman.
Yeah, the front man. It
Dude,
was
the
awful.
frontman was crazy. The black and red one.
Yeah, I had the black and
It's
red
the
one.
black
It
and
was,
red one.
It was really really
Yeah.
bad. But yeah, I got a 360. I was huge in the Rock Band 2. Like I got so much DLC for Rock Band 2. I played that game every day of my life, and like I would get up early in the morning to download the newest DLC. I have like Rust in Peace. When Rust in Peace came out, I woke up at like 4 in the morning to download that before school and play with my friends in an Xbox Live party. Do you guys remember the Green 11?
Yeah, I played a few games with him once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we used to talk all the time. We would be in parties. We woke up in the morning. He got the first FC of that whole album,
Wow.
Rust in Peace. And there was a whole argument that Morandi did it first, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
wow.
Morandi?
That's back
Who's
when Morandi was
Morandi?
called Morandi. Yeah,
Morandi.
that's like a different topic entirely. But yeah,
Randy
and then,
V8SH.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I-
Morandi V8SH.
Just sounds like you're tipping a fedora, Morandi.
yeah.
That sucks.
Oh,
It does suck.
That
That's why
sucks.
he changed it. That's why he changed it. But
Yeah, tell him
yeah,
that.
I played 360. I wrote it out until the bitter end, and then I found myself in the RGC, which I don't even want to talk about right now.
We might get to the Dark Ages for a bit.
We
and
will.
That'll be a me and JP episode. To be completely
we-
honest,
Yeah.
we were like all around in the Dark Ages for sure. In like,
yeah.
but like in different
in one way or
capacities.
another, we were probably in the Dark Ages. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
that's
yeah.
me.
Yeah. So what was it? My brother, he hyped up Guitar Hero to me because I think he had a friend that was like talking about it or whatever, and they had a Guitar Hero 1 demo, which has yet to be uncovered to the public
Oh.
to this fucking day.
Wait,
I
really?
Great
know
dismay.
that there's a Guitar Hero 1 demo disc exists out there, and some
That
guys
is my
sniped
white
it.
whale.
Yeah, some guys sniped
Whoa.
it from us in what 2021.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Is that
remember,
yeah,
right?
now I
auction?
remember that. Now I
I've
remember.
It was
been
an
pissed off for
auction.
2 years.
the auction. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was 2 years, but oh god, man, yeah, that was a sad day. But anyway, Guitar Hero 1, I played the demo of it at a GameStop in 2005, and this was like
This was way back,
Sep-
man.
I want to say September, October 2005, because GH1 came out in November 2005, and I think I remember because I was like. I went with my dad because my brother was like yeah, I played Guitar Hero at the GameStop for like a while, and then so my dad and I went to GameStop to go look at some games or whatever. 'Cause that's what we did, and then I saw Guitar Hero out there, and the lady behind the counter was like, "Yeah, we have like we there's like teenagers that come in and they play on the Guitar Hero demo like all day." Or they get off the bus or they walk over here after school and then they just play the Guitar Hero demo at the TV, and this is like when GameStop had the fat fucking CRTs,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
dude.
then they would just be
Yes.
on the counter, like, and then they just had the Guitar Hero controller like right there, and I don't think it was like hanged on anything. It was just like sitting on the table, and so I tried it out. The store was dead, and I think I tried it out lefty first because I'm left-handed dominantly. And I was like, this feels weird. And so I gave it a couple of shots. I think I played like Infected.
Oh,
Was that,
wow.
that it was that track. I failed. And then I played Iron Man and I failed that too. But then so I was like, kind of like, okay, I don't know about this. I don't know about this game. It's kind of weird. And then my brother bought the game and brought it home, and it was over. It was over. Like he
That
brought it
moment.
home. I stole it. Like we played, we took turns on it or whatever, and it was a good time. But like I got a hold of that shit and it was fucking over. So like, and I knew in my head, it was like I'm probably gonna just spend my time and just get as good as I possibly can at this game.
And you did.
And he did, and I subbed to him in like probably like 2008 or something. He was one of the
Yeah, that's
people-
crazy. Yeah,
Him,
JP was like one of my first
George, Wolfie,
subscribers.
and Priest. And
Yeah.
George was
Yeah.
around then too. He was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like there's like so many things that I can recount, like how my first guitar broke. I went to DualShock for a little bit because I was desperate,
Whoa.
and then I had to wait
Didn't know
until
that.
Guitar Hero 2 came out, or I had to wait until my birthday the next year so that I can get a new guitar. And I got the TAC Flying V, the Ant Commandos Flying V guitar. And
Oh my
I
God.
Thing's
didn't
trash,
have-
but it looks so cool.
it looked so cool, and I liked it. I tried to like it a lot, but like the travel distance on the buttons were just trash, and like I was
They sank
coping
pretty
so
deep,
bad.
yeah.
and like you needed an adapter for it to work on Guitar Hero 2. That's something a lot of people don't know about. Like if it was a third-party Guitar Hero controllers for Guitar Hero 1 did not work on Guitar Hero 2 right away.
Yeah, because
I
they
actually think I
changed
knew
how
that.
how they were
The
detected.
PS2 had this fucking schlong coming out of it.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
and it was the receiver on top of another adapter so that it would work with GH2. It was insane.
Whoa. I
There's-
missed
there's-
that entirely.
No, I didn't know about that.
no. Yeah, no, it was crazy because like it was a wireless guitar. It was the first like wireless guitar of its kind. The Ant Command. As far as I was concerned, the Ant Command was made the first wireless third-party guitar or wireless
did.
guitar in general. And then so
Because it was before Kramer.
all the technology was different.
Hey,
But
don't
like
you forget about that white red octane guitar.
that
the
was
Target
it was still
Special?
before that. It was still before that shit.
I know, and that was official too, technically, because
Yeah.
I have two of those over there too. There's a whole rabbit hole. I'll have to talk about that one day.
Yeah, no, and and then just like over time, you know, like Guitar Hero 2 came out. I remember playing Guitar Hero 2 until my arm was sore. I got stuck on Psychobilly Freakout for like 2 days,
Dude, I got stuck
trying
on
to
that
pass
too.
it. I think I remember the very first like skill boost I had in Guitar Hero, which was figuring out how to effectively play medium. Like I like FC'd Bark at the Moon on medium,
Ooh.
and I was like,
Oh.
oh shit, man, this game is easy. And it wasn't easy. It was Guitar Hero 1. The game was still not
even
easy.
close.
And then like then like my goals were just set. I had beat the game on expert, and then like 5 stars came like way later, but still. Yeah, but like Guitar Hero 2 came out, and that was the like some of the most hype I've ever been for a video game. Before that was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. But yeah, Guitar Hero 2 was incredibly fucking hype, and you know, I could just keep going on and on and on, but I do want to hear how Jake got into the series.
Well, very similar to you. It was my mom. She saw this game probably on TV or something like that. She heard about it, and this is post release. She was like, "You might like this game. I'm going to bring you to a GameStop, and you're going to play it." I'm like, "I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to play this game at all. This looks silly. Why am I holding like this big stupid guitar?" And then she brought me to a GameStop. Where I lived, it was kind of remote. It was kind of far from any other place. There was no GameStop in town, so it was like a 1-hour drive. There were other things to do in that place,
Huh.
but more than just play a Guitar Hero at the GameStop. But she brought me there. I played. I want to say it was Thunder Kiss 65, but I'm probably making that up because I was 8 years old. I don't remember shit from back then.
Sure.
But I played the game at the GameStop. I was like, this is dumb. I don't like this. Can we go? I want to go look at the Game Boy games instead. Can I get a Game Boy game? And I didn't get Guitar Hero that day because I didn't care about it. I have no idea when this was. It was probably post-release before Guitar Hero 2. Could have been in the winter, could have been the summer. I really don't remember because it wasn't a big deal to me at the time. But then we'll say Thanksgiving-ish, 2006. My cousin bought the game. He's about 8 years older than me. He was like in high school at the time. So he bought the game, brought it over to my grandparents' house for Thanksgiving, and I saw him play it. I'm like, hey, that's the game that my mom told me to play, and I didn't like. And then I sat and watched him, and he was like, "You want to try this?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot." And then something clicked. I liked it a lot at that point, and he was playing expert at the time. I thought that was so cool because I think that's the hardest difficulty. And like, I'm only
That's
playing
cool.
easy. There's like, why there's only 3 buttons? He has like 5. How do I do that? And then I played a song on expert. Like first day playing it, I think it was Ziggy Stardust. He said it was an easy song. It wasn't an easy song. It was not an easy song for me because there was a lot of fret movement right away. So I failed that immediately, but I still really enjoyed it. I was still very hooked. And then it was that Christmas, 2006. My other cousin, the first cousin who bought the game's sister, she got Guitar Hero 2 for Christmas, and as well as a PS2. And that was at her grandparents' house again. So we brought that downstairs after we were done opening presents. She was playing Guitar Hero 2. I was watching, and I played it again because I was after playing it that first time, I'm like, I want to try that again. I want to keep playing this. So then Guitar Hero 2 came around. I started playing that, and I was having the time of my life. I loved it so much. And then the next morning, when I had Christmas with my own family, aside from grandparents, I had Guitar Hero 1 bundle sitting under that tree. And then I
Ooh.
was so hyped.
Oh.
I was so hyped to play Guitar Hero again on my own at my own house whenever I want. So then I started playing through the whole career mode on easy, of course. I beat that pretty quickly, and then I moved on to medium, and then I just kept going. Like after I beat easy, I went to medium. After I beat medium, I went to hard, etc. I think within the first week of me playing that game, I had beat the expert career, and like my aunt at the time
Wow.
said, if you ever go to expert, I'm gonna give you like $5 because as a kid, money means
It's a
nothing
lot
to
of
you.
money.
It's like $5. Whoa,
God.
that's like so many gumballs for a quarter a piece. Anyways, so then I beat the Guitar Hero 1 expert career pretty quickly after I played the game. And then after a while, I just kept playing the same first game. And then I wanted to get Guitar Hero 2 because it was already out at the time. So then my parents got me Guitar Hero 2, not the bundle, just the game because I already had a guitar.
Yeah.
So then I started playing Guitar Hero 2. I was absolutely hooked. And like you said, Psychobilly Freakout, that was the first big skill check. The red, blue, yellow,
The
orange
hard
chords. I
songs,
was like,
man.
how do
Yeah.
I move my fingers like that? I can't. That doesn't
Yeah,
work
no,
for me.
it was this. It was
Yeah,
this
it was
shit.
that movement. Yeah,
I was too focused on trying to do this.
yeah. I
didn't
wasn't
realize,
like switching my
I
hands like
didn't
this. I was doing
realize that we
this.
could just do
You could
this.
just slide. And
Yeah,
there were
and then-
tutorials back then
fuck, my
too.
Xbox
were.
is still on. I just got jump scared by Warriors of
Oh,
Rock.
no.
Oh my god! And this is still plugged in. Oh my god! I heard
That's
no
Warriors of
batteries in
Rock
this bad boy.
menu navigation. I'm like, oh shit.
You
Yeah.
just brought back a memory for me with the Psychobilly Freakout stuff. My very
let's hear it.
first tournament in Guitar Hero that I ever won, Psychobilly Freakout was one of the last songs. And this is at a play and trade, if you remember.
Dude,
those.
we
Yes,
had
sir.
plane
Yeah.
trades too.
Play
We
and
had plane
trade, baby.
trades.
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Oh man, I
Yo,
love.
I had a
Play and
tournament
Trade,
plane
dude.
trade too. I'll talk about it after.
But I remember Psychobilly Freakout at the very end on Guitar Hero 2, and the prize for this tournament was a PlayStation 3. This is like the very first
Dude,
What?
month they'd come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's
This
big.
is the
In
$600 one.
06? In
Yeah,
2006?
Yo,
It's a lot of
so
money.
this is my
Wow.
very first tournament ever, and I'm shit at Psychobilly Freakout. The only way that I can actually do that chord change is by closing my eyes and just doing it by listening. And they
Really?
think they think I'm trying to show off
Yeah,
because I'm
as you would.
nailing it.
But it's like
But
no.
I literally am just trying
Wow.
to
I didn't have to look at
concentrate,
the
going,
game.
"Oh God, just focus, focus, focus."
That's incredible.
And they're like, "This kid's showing off. What an asshole!" No,
I
Oh.
love that. That's great.
but I still have that
Wow.
PS3.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. That's the backwards compatible
Dude, fat
one?
backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Man.
that's just like $500 now.
Even
yeah,
today,
working
yeah,
without a
it's
yellow light of death.
expensive.
Yeah, if it still turns on, man, that's nuts.
The disc reader's dead, but other than that,
Oh,
Disc
It's
reader's
probably
dead.
fixable.
it's good. Probably.
probably.
Not
Yeah,
that I know how to do it.
I was gonna say yeah, and now that we're all kind of caught up to 2006, we all kind of
Yeah.
went up
Yeah.
to that at least, kind of. I know JP started with
Yeah,
Guitar
I'm like
Hero
a year
3,
later. I'm like class.
so I guess we're
2007,
catching up to
basically.
Yeah,
JP.
fake fan. Didn't even start with
Yeah,
Guitar Hero 1.
I know.
Imagine that.
I played Guitar. I got Guitar Hero 1 pretty quick because I saw Okay, here's a name. I saw F4 Phantom 2005.
Yes,
Love
sir.
F4.
Yes,
The
sir.
dude had a
I-
capture card.
Keyboard, yo.
Yes, he had a
2005 and
capture
6.
card. He did. He had a capture
Motherfucker
card.
played like this, bro.
He
Yeah,
played
he-
overhanded, and
So,
and
Standing and sitting. Standing
I
and sitting. He
saw-
did both.
I saw his Guitar
That's
Hero
fucked up.
1 videos, and it made me want the game because it was like, whoa, you have to strum everything. Not entirely true. But you mostly have to strum everything, mostly, and it was like really interesting to me. And I wasn't good at the game at all, but it was fun because it was like a different challenge entirely. You know, it was different. But
I'm gonna derail
yeah.
for a second because of F4 Phantom. He was on they had a Rock Band 2 reality show on
What?
MTV.
Wait,
what?
I don't
Was he on
He-
it?
he played Painkiller. He was the guitarist for one of the bands that made it to the finals. I don't know if it's lost
I
media
have no idea
nowadays.
about this.
It
I'll
might
have to
be
reach out
lost
to him.
media, but there was, I think, I am 90% sure that it was MTV because I was at the peak of, MTV games and harmonics and Rock
Yeah,
Band
they had
and
a
all
partnership
that.
at the time, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and so I don't know if it was strictly a Rock Band 2 reality show or if it was part of another video game reality show type thing.
Mhm.
But it was I think it was MTV Battle of the Bands. That's what it was called. MTV Rock Band 2 Battle of the Bands. It's something along the lines of that. I know
need
there's
to see
probably
this.
documentation of
Yeah,
that
dude,
online. But
never
F4
heard of it.
Phantom and a lot of other potentially notable score hero people back in the day in 2008 were on that show
We gotta find it,
competing.
Oh,
But I remember
need
F4
this.
Phantom was standing up and playing with 5
though.
buttons
Which is ridiculous.
like this on Painkiller, and it was fucking crazy. And I was like, wait, I know that guy. I know exactly who that guy is because I think at that point, it was we
Was
did
Preston around yet?
I think he probably was, but like I met F4 Phantom because Jason, we went to New York for World Tour, for
Yeah.
WCG. That's a
New
little bit
York
later, but
Comic-Con.
yep. We'll get into that, but I do want
Later.
to dial back so that we can be all where we were, on that fateful October 28th, 2007,
Yeah.
when Guitar Hero 3 came out. And
I was in a
so,
Walmart.
yeah, you're in a Walmart. I was at
I was in a
Sam's Club.
Walmart.
I went to
Midnight,
Sam's
went in
Club,
line.
picked up that game so fast. And
We
or I think
probably
I
got it
waited
from
until
Walmart.
Halloween, and my parents were like, "We're gonna go trick or treating," and I was like, "I don't
I want to play Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero," because like I think at that point I like 5-starred all the games. All the games up until that point, 1, 2, and 80s, and then Guitar Hero 3 came out, and I was hooked, and I was on 360, because I managed to convince my dad to buy an Xbox 360 so that I could play Guitar Hero 2 for the exclusive songs.
Yeah.
Don't know how.
You were successful in doing that.
Thanks, Dad. Yo, you know what? And also, I think it's because I put a big game up about Halo 3. I'm like, yo, Dad, we're gonna need a 360 for when Halo 3 comes out. All right, and I'm just saying.
Yeah, just like knowing
saying.
your dad, like I can see how that worked too.
I was like, hey, I'm just saying, Dad, we're gonna have to get a 360 if we want to play Halo 3 co-op. That's all I'm saying. And so I convinced him to
10-year-old me
early
is so
adopt
jealous.
in early 2006 to get an Xbox 360, and then oh my god, okay. So when Guitar Hero 2 had the 360 release, I was at Circuit City, and
Dude,
they had a kiosk for the 360. So cool, I got to see the 360, but then I saw the fucking Explorer right there, and that was the first time I held an Explorer. And
Oh, yeah.
I saw Guitar Hero 2 right there. The problem is that I grew up in a Catholic household where it's tradition for 40 days. You have to give up something
Lent.
that
yeah,
Lent.
Oh man.
Resident fucking sleeper. All right, that didn't help anybody. I'm sorry, that didn't help anybody. If anything, it fueled the addictions to whatever was tempting them even more. That's facts. Okay.
It is true. It's true.
So what had happened? I was like, I think I was with my parents, and they were like, I don't know what the fuck they're looking for. I have no idea. Well, I don't know what parents look for at Circuit City, but I think they're just trying to, I don't know, they get me out of house or something. I was like, can we go to my Circuit City? Because I knew that Guitar Hero 2 360 was out, or like it was at least in the demo, and I was seeing like videos online, or like I was reading stuff online, and I was like, I gotta go try and play this. I really need to go try and play this. And so I managed to get them to take me to Circuit City, and we ended up there, and I was like, Mom, Dad, please, I really want to try the new Guitar Hero songs. Because like I was also watching videos online of people playing custom songs.
Yes,
And I
dude.
was jealous because it was the family PlayStation 2,
So
and I was
jealous.
not allowed to mod that shit.
No, of course
Sure.
not. Can't do
No
that.
way. No
No
way.
way.
Unless it was my PlayStation 2, then I could not mod it, and it was devastating. I had to play Frets on Fire before they added Hopo support, and then the computer I tried to play that on broke, and I was like, this sucks. Everything
Jurgen?
sucks, and I can't play my custom Guitar Hero songs. And so I was like playing along to the YouTube videos, and I felt stupid.
Dude, I would do
But
the same
like
thing.
everybody
Oh my
did
God.
that, and like to
Man,
this day,
yeah.
people
People still do it.
still do that, and I get it. You're
I
not
get those
stupid.
comments frequently.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like you guys aren't stupid. No,
Everybody.
It's
does.
I
fine.
embrace it.
It's
That's
like
awesome.
it's like a guilty
Yeah,
pleasure,
Reminds me
you know?
of
That's
my
great.
childhood.
Absolutely.
I do it
Yeah.
all the time.
But yeah, no, I think I got to play the Guitar Hero 2 360 demo, and I played the Pearl Jam song "Life Wasted," and I
Yeah,
was
the
like,
new one, the new song.
and like also the graphics of the game, like going from PS2 to 360.
Yeah, I was like,
They
whoa,
look, they
That's
look
still,
incredible.
The
that's still
lighting.
like a massive.
They
That's
still
still like a
look really good.
huge
Yeah.
graphical improvement. Like that's, like the difference between Demon Souls PS3 and Demon Souls PS5.
Oh my God. Okay,
I'm
let's
sorry,
not get ahead of ourselves.
No,
here.
no. You don't understand, brother. Like,
Do I lived it?
come on, man. It's so good. Like, it looks
It did
so
look
good.
amazing, though.
They may have overbloomed it, but I think it still
I liked
holds
it.
up.
I like the.
I
Bloom.
like it a
But
lot.
The biggest change, sunglasses on the singer.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
They
that was
added
cool.
sunglasses to the singer in that game. But yeah,
Huh.
no. For me, that was just like the biggest jump. But yeah, no. So Guitar Hero 3 rolls around October in 2007. That was like a year and a half later after GH2 360 came out, and I I think I don't know. I lost a lot of sleep playing GH3 like on release.
Same.
I think when it first came out, I was top 10 on Flames, and I got so many friend requests. I got so many friend
Dude,
requests.
oh
like
my god.
a couple days after release, I almost
Invites
got
to
seven. I
parties,
almost
like-
got 700K on Flames.
That was a huge
Almost.
accomplishment.
I remember my first score being like
That's pretty
690.
big for.
It was like
yeah.
690K, like a couple days
That's
after
a-
release.
That's a
And I
big
was like,
score that
I
early.
mean, God,
Yeah.
my score was probably like 400K or at the most. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Like the average person was like not even passing the song,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
like
That was an achievement.
for sure. Mhm.
750K,
Literally,
right?
an Xbox 360 achievement to pass it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inhuman.
the
Inhuman, yes.
the Inhuman
Yes, the
achievement or the
Inhuman
Inhuman
achievement.
Rampage something achievement, something like
along those
that.
lines.
I don't
Like,
know.
Human Rampage is an album name by them. Right?
Yeah, and this was before like Xbox Live parties were a thing, so a lot of people were
Wait, it was
inviting.
before?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it still Blades?
It was still Blades when
Oh, yeah.
GH3
Wow.
came out.
Blades.
Blades
And
was
then-
there until World Tour.
Yes, yeah, and then that
I
was
got
the
my 360 after Blades, yeah.
yeah. So it was the NXC. That was the
Yep,
NXC dashboard.
that's what I had.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it was Blades, and people were just inviting me to chat. A lot of people just wanted to chat, and I was just like, man, it was weird because
It's
I was
fame,
like,
man. It's into my head.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's
oh,
tough being
shit, man.
famous.
It's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So there I was, a little kid. I was just playing GH3, but I met a lot of like pretty cool people, fairly cool people. I don't know if I still
Hell
talk
yeah.
to them today, but like, at the time I did meet some cool people, and they I can barely remember their names. I met this guy named Anthony. We played a lot. I don't really even remember what his fucking name was, but it got to a point where we played so much that like he made a YouTube channel, and my name on YouTube was GamerBoy28 at the time, and then he made his YouTube channel, and it was GamerKid58.
Is it still there?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think he uploads. Yeah, GamerKid58. Anthony, wherever you are, bro, I hope you're doing all right.
Props to
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah, he's got like 300 subs. Yeah,
The
but
people
he
who
was
made
actually
us.
a beast. He was a fucking beast. But we used to play a lot, and then I met my buddy Sebastian on there, and it's been a long time since I talked to him. So Sebastian, wherever you are, I hope you're doing all right. But yeah, no, I met a lot of cool people playing Guitar Hero 3 early on. A lot of like lifelong friends that way too, and then just like being at school and being hot shit,
Oh yeah. I have a
Being
school
hot.
moment that I have to pull out in a bit.
Yeah,
too.
no. Honestly, go segue into it, bro.
Okay, so I guess I'll start I was in elementary school at the time when Guitar Hero 2 came out, like third grade. Man, how young was I?
Oh no.
Oh, JP.
Uh-oh.
Oh, did his
My
internet
overlay
go-
broke.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, you're back.
Oh,
Don't worry
okay,
about
he's
it.
Jump
back.
cut.
He's back.
Yeah,
Okay,
and my
yeah,
Discord
jump cut.
just froze.
Jump cut.
We're good.
Yeah,
we're
I'll have
good.
to mark down this timestamp to edit it, and if I don't edit it, it'll be a funny moment in the comments. So you can all flame me for it. Anyways, in school, I'm remembering now. Third grade was when Guitar Hero 2. I was playing Guitar Hero 2, and then fourth grade must have been World Tour. It was. So in fourth grade, 2008. That's when I started my YouTube channel. 2008. It was right after Guitar Hero 3 came out, February 2008, I think it was. I didn't start my YouTube channel. Much like you, it was somebody else that made it for me because he was like, "You're really good at this game. You should make videos and put it on YouTube." I'm like, "What's YouTube?" Just kidding.
Mhm.
I was on YouTube well before that. I just didn't have an account. I was watching Beverly 2. That was my dog. I
My
liked
mom
him.
made me an account.
Okay, so we've all kind of been
Yeah.
been pushed into this YouTube thing by other people, and
Yeah, my mom made me an account. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah,
me,
sure.
I'm
12
13
years
or
old.
over. I'm
Theoretically, it
13.
was not me being 12 years old just wanting to make an account. Anyway,
yeah, no, because that's against terms
continuing,
of service.
because
You
that's
can get
against
banned
terms
for
of
that.
service. That's not good. My
Yeah, anyways,
dad wanted me to
my
put
adult
videos.
friend,
Yeah.
my adult friend who I met in third grade,
It was
he
my
made the
big
account for me.
brother. It was my big brother.
Yeah, his name was Colin. He was like my best friend at the time. He told me to start making videos, put them on the internet, and he made the Guitar Hero Rocks name. That was all him. I didn't come up with
Oh
that.
wow.
Why did he spell Rocks ROXS? Don't know. I don't know. There's no reason
Really?
for it. I don't know why it's that name. I just kept it though, because now I'm in too deep. I can't change it.
Ah,
That's what
you
everybody knows.
absolutely
Branding.
can't.
So yeah,
There's
that's my
no
branding,
way.
baby. Who am I? Am I Guitar Hero Rocks or am I a Wise Moose? Am I both? Who knows? Some people are still confused about that, and it's not your fault. I understand it. It's weird having two names. Anyways, He made the name. He made the channel. I started uploading a bunch of random shit. I have no idea what it was. All those videos are either gone, privated, or deleted. Um, there was there was a video that I had put out that I was really proud of. I think it was me getting like 400K on Jordan, which was pretty decent at the time. I
Yeah,
still
it
had to
was really
strum through a
good.
bunch of shit. But I made a small poster for myself advertising my YouTube channel, and I put it on my locker at school.
Oh,
And
that's
Oh
fire.
man.
That's
I
fire.
I thought it was cool at the time, but looking back at that, I cringe very, very hard thinking about that.
Yeah, I get
Everybody was
that.
like, "What the hell?"
I
Because
understand.
nobody was decorating their lockers. Every locker was fucking blank, boring, nothing, and mine had this colorful poster that I colored with fucking crayons and colored pencils and shit, and advertising my YouTube channel.
YouTube.com/Guitar Hero Rocks.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
so
not bad to be proud of things you do, man. That's a good
hey,
thing.
I was very proud of it at the time, and I'm very proud of it now still. So if anybody that
Yeah.
There we go, there we
knew me
go.
in 4th grade, found my channel through me advertising in 4th grade, and you're still here, thanks. And let's meet up at the 10-year anniversary in a few years. Anyways, we're old. But that
We're
segues me
old.
into a different thing. You had mentioned, customs before. I couldn't do customs either. I didn't know how to mod my PS2. I didn't want to break my PS2. So I would
Yeah,
just find the
yeah.
custom videos on YouTube and play along with it with my own little SG unplugged and everything. But there was one video that I went back to every single day after school. It was a custom of chop suey. And
Yep.
in Guitar Hero 2, it was made by, I don't know who made the chart, but it was uploaded to a channel called X Sephiroth. He had a couple of
Yes.
different videos
Yes.
of
Yes,
customs.
yes, dude.
I watched
Yes.
that. Yes, I watched that video every single day after school on
Bro.
dial-up internet. I didn't
Oh my
have high-speed
God.
internet at the time. My
Bro,
parents still had
the-
dial-up.
It wasn't even actual Guitar Hero 2. It was the fucking Guitar
was the
Hero
demo.
2 retail
Yes.
demo.
Yes,
It was the demo
Yeah.
with all the leaked songs in it. Like it
Oh.
had like 80% of the set list
Yeah.
within the demo disc,
Yeah,
and people
would
like
do a
cracked
demo
it.
disc. Yeah, back in the day.
Which
Yeah.
Instead of the
I
full
actually
game.
managed to get a copy of it like a couple years ago. This motherfucker right here. This thing. This guy.
Fuck, I'll go
this
grab
one.
mine too then, man.
That one right here.
Nice.
Yo.
The Guitar Hero
Let's
2
go, dude.
demo disc. I paid $40 for this. I don't care.
That's
That
worth
shit is
40 bucks
history.
to me.
It was worth
That's
it to me.
huge.
Oh yeah, he's got the
Yeah.
demos too. Yeah, we
I'll
got
one up you here. I got the entire thing from the demo
Oh, the
kit right here.
bundle.
Oh man.
Yeah, the whole bundle.
Whoa.
It's got
Oh man, it's got the
like,
bundle with the
it's
sticker.
got a whole bunch of
Whoa.
pins in there. It's got a sticker sheet. Has like a little
Yeah.
how-to guide about how to play the game, and it's got, of
Yes,
course, the demo
dude.
disc. This is still sealed, so I'm not going to open
That's
it.
so cool. Yeah,
Nah,
don't
That
no,
open
no,
is
no.
And then
history.
do not.
Oh yeah.
History.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grabbing something else.
Oh, we got the memorabilia.
And I got a sealed
yeah.
kit too, with
Which is
another
like
one of
Yeah.
those bundles in there too.
A
with the-
holy
with the
grail
disc
because
and all
they're
that. So
they're
I got the
extremely inflated
PS2
on
demo,
eBay.
and I got the Xbox 360 demo as well.
Wow.
That's incredible. Yeah, all
Yeah.
three of them are just right there.
Any time like a GH2 demo kit goes for sale now on eBay, it's like grossly overpriced every single time. Right?
think
Goose?
you
like
hit-
the demo kits are always overpriced on eBay now.
Big time.
And I was gonna say
Yeah.
Jake
Supply
hit the sweet
demand,
spot
baby.
with all of it. Jake hit the sweet spot on all
Well,
of
you gotta
them.
you gotta talk about the holy grail that you have back there, right?
Oh.
The Rockstar
Which one?
80s. The Rockstar
Yeah.
80s.
Oh yeah,
That holy grail.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a holy grail, and Jake has a holy grail too.
I have a couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple. No, you know what? Not even all the holy grails. Like,
I have one that none of y'all even know about yet.
Oh,
shut
go
the
grab
fuck
that.
up.
I go grab it.
Do it.
do it.
Holy.
You won't.
Do it.
What do you
Do
think
it.
it is? It's hardware, not software. What do you think it is?
Wait, do I
Think
know
of a
about
holy
it?
grail. You might know about it. Think of a
I
holy.
feel like
So
I
you
do
shut
know
up.
about
You
it.
be quiet.
Yeah.
What's a holy grail hardware item for Guitar
The
Hero?
first one that comes to my mind that I doubt anybody here has actually physically touched is the 6-fret guitar for Guitar Hero 7.
Okay, yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, that's,
It ain't- it ain't
that's my
that.
first. That's what I'd want to see.
That would be- I would love that
kiosk
too.
power gig guitar.
A kiosk for that game? Can you imagine walking into a GameStop, hitting those fucking air drums? What the hell am I doing here?
They're probably wired, bro. Like,
Oh, they'd have to be. Yeah, they have to have fucking wired. Because they don't want to switch those fucking batteries out. There's 4 batteries to use between
Oh,
2
man.
drumsticks. You insane? I'll
Oh
go
my
grab the thing
God.
now.
yeah,
Oh,
bro.
Roll
When I went,
decisive.
when
I
we
think I
went,
know what it is.
when I went to Minnesota for Games Done Quick.
Oh, yeah, I know what it
Jake
is.
brought he got the thing.
Yeah. he got the land
the
shark.
land
Yeah.
shark! Thank God.
You
He
got, the land shark.
Yeah,
I
you
got
told
the
me about
land
this
shark.
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's when I first got it.
Yes.
I got the Jimmy Buffett
Let's
Land Shark.
go.
Some dude threw it
It's
up on
so
eBay
big.
not so long ago. It's huge. It's like real guitar
Yeah.
size.
That's
It doesn't
so
have
big.
the heft. It doesn't have the heft of a real guitar. It's like feels like it's a shitty piece of wood, but it is real
Yeah.
wood.
Wow.
And this
Holy
guitar
shit.
sucks, dude. This guitar is trash.
It looks
If
pretty
it wasn't
bad.
so rare, I would demolish it. But it's
That's
there's
incredible.
batteries in this. There's
That
batteries.
neck is
I don't know
so
where they are.
thin. No.
Yeah.
No, put it sideways.
Yo.
That is
No,
crazy.
it's normal.
Yeah.
Oh, is
It's
that
normal
normal?
thickness.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
like normal thickness, but
It looks like the body is
that's
just way
wild.
thicker than it needs to be. But
well, it kind of.
I guess
This
it's not
is thin
that
up here.
bad.
It's kind of weird. But here's the thing. This thing is like just a cobbled together mess because like these the pieces here in the neck are just
Oh
glued
yeah, it's
in.
coming off, right?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
glue has come off, and I can just kind of rip it up, and here it is. There's the buttons. It's just like
Bro.
a regular. It's like a regular Strat internal shoved in here. It was made by TAC actually, the Yank Commandos.
Oh,
But-
those motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
they
there's
did
just a
all this
bunch of
shit.
glue in this routed out neck cavity, and it's just there it is. There's your guitar. And
Yeah,
Wow.
And
that's
they
how you
did.
turn
They,
it on. It's
they
blinking
always
now.
did the fucking. They always did like the circular solo buttons on like all of their solo
Yes.
guitars
Yep,
that had
yep,
solo
got little circles
buttons.
down there.
Yeah.
How
It's
buttons feel?
circles.
How the
Yeah,
buttons
it
feel?
It makes no sense.
Awful. Dog shit. Worst I've ever felt. Straight up. Yeah.
Worth
They're
the
not
money.
good.
I
I'd
just
buy
think how
that for
big the
$1.
body is, and then that strum bar is so
It doesn't
small.
feel good. It doesn't feel
Yeah,
good to
like-
hold because what do I do here? Do I hold it like this? Do I hold like this? This is like right up in my armpit.
No, bro, you
it's like
stand
the
up.
Explorer, but like way worse, pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
rocking
there
out
you
Jimmy
go.
Buffett, man.
Cannon.
Cheeseburger
Yeah.
paradise. Yeah.
Behind it.
like we complain about how the Explorer feels. Like imagine that, like stabbing
Oh.
into your fucking armpit.
That's crazy.
You know.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my holy grail. Is the back.
That
of
is
it.
a
It's
holy
just-
grail.
I have not
What
opened
the
this up
fuck?
yet. I want to open this up. It's just a bunch of Phillips head screws. I'm gonna guess the
Yeah.
batteries are somewhere in here. 'cause
Pipe
I don't know where there's batteries.
mechanical frets. You got to
Yeah.
do it all, bro.
I don't know,
Just
man.
kidding.
I feel like the parrot heads would get really upset with me, especially now that he's dead.
I thought-
Rest in
I
peace,
thought
Jimmy
people-
Buffett.
Oh
I thought
man,
people would get
dude.
upset that I fucking did mechs on kiosk guitars, and to be fair, they did. They got upset.
I get it
But-
for
put this
like
away.
I get it for like the what is it, the Les Paul? You doing it for
Yeah.
my Les Paul, but like the World Tour neck, the GH5 neck, those come off. Who cares?
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
come off,
Listen.
dude. But yeah, I mean, fucking yeah, the Grails.
Yeah,
Right.
the obvious one.
That's another grail.
This motherfucker. It was
And the-
sold on eBay in
Like
2000 Wow, this is
$40.
the longest cable. Hold on, you gotta
It
give
is
me a
really
second.
long.
Long and thick.
Oh,
God.
And
It's
then,
been stuck on something.
The only other people that I know that have arcade guitars are Katana Mods and Fire Exit Man. That's it. It's
Wow.
them
Fire
alone.
Exit Man has one too.
He
Damn.
does because they got it in a package deal.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
no.
it's just a USB. It's literally just a USB.
Oh wow,
Oh,
there's a
told you it was
first
long and
service
thick.
call tag on here. So it
Call
was
'em
sold at a Las Vegas pawn shop in 2017, on eBay. So I guess like
and it
nobody
didn't
gave a
work.
and it didn't work. It was
Didn't
sold
work.
as is for
Man, that's too bad.
$70. And so it was like because they saw the cable and they're like, yeah, you know what, bro, that's not gonna. Yeah, we can't
Yeah,
have
it's
that
just
in
busted, bro.
we can't have that in our arcade. But like, there's a service call for it right here for
That's
June
an Imperial
23rd,
Parts and Service.
2016. Yeah.
Okay.
They have like all
Cool.
the
But-
locations there too. Yeah.
Yeah, I just doxed him.
Yeah, that's
Hell
fine. They
yeah.
want that. That's free. That's free promotion. They like that.
Yeah,
Promotion.
yeah. You know what? I'll just
Get
get
your Guitar Hero controllers here.
I'll get temporarily demonetized. It's fine
For one video.
for one video. But you know, like this thing just works. It just works, man. It works.
Timely
I-
reference.
Yeah. Well, well, you already. Yeah, you know. That's why I said
Yeah.
it.
Sniping it.
In a month, when somebody watches this, you'll be like, "What is that all about? What are they talking
it's,
about?
it's,
What's the
it's
reference?"
almost like a snipe.
Yeah, kind
Shut
of.
the fuck up.
Yeah, real sniper.
This is the only grail that I have, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
just
the.
about the. Oh, I have a war beast. I do have a war beast.
Oh, you do have a war. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do
Not
have a
even
war
cool.
beast, but it's
That
a
shit's
heavily
cool.
modified war beast. It's not the OG.
Well, yours is cooler than mine.
I have one grail, but it's upstairs. I can grab it. Take a minute. I can
Grab
get it.
it.
Depends how
Grab it,
cool it
Just
is.
go grab it.
Get back.
Either way, you should do it.
All right,
Um,
we're just gonna jump cut when
I
he
was
comes
th-
back.
I was talking. Yeah, no.
No,
Before you
No,
before you
fuck no,
came
no
back,
jump cuts. I ain't editing this shit.
before you
Anyways,
came back with
continue.
before you came back with the fucking land shark, I was just about to say like I got to actually play the airstrike drums when I went to SGDQ,
You're welcome.
and no, I don't.
You're very
thank
welcome.
you. No, it
fine.
registered It registered once, and then didn't
Yeah.
even hit a note. It
Yeah, it's air drums ain't easy, man.
no, they don't work. It's not
Skill issue.
It's not a matter of whether it's easy or hard. It doesn't
Skill
work.
issue.
All right.
Skill
No,
issue.
it's not a skill issue.
I don't know, man. They
Alright.
work fine for me.
No,
Oh, you
it
got it?
didn't. I watched you play. You didn't hit a
They're-
single note.
Lies.
They're arguing
lies.
about the
No.
airstrike drums of Power Gig right now.
I think they're fine. Nothing wrong with them.
They're not fine. They are
They're
not
terrible.
functional.
I bought an extra set. I could send it to you.
No,
I'll send it to you.
absolutely not.
All right.
don't want
so This
it.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, let's see it.
This is actually Alex, believe it or not. I purposely went and found it after last week and when we talked about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, dude. That's
Yeah,
so
Hero
sick.
2 even.
That's so
It is
yeah,
sick.
it's DJ Hero 2. But
Yeah,
yo,
that game is goated. I
It's-
love that game.
next
DJ Hero
time,
2 is excellent.
it's
Yeah.
yours.
I love
Yo,
that.
for sure. I'm gonna throw some whiskey in there.
Hey, I don't
Some,
drink, so yeah, it's yours. Go for it.
I don't drink liquor. That shit, I can't do that.
Listen, you're the water man. You got to drink water from that thing.
Dude, water.
Drink water. I don't have a
I
water
can
next
see
to me
my
right
cup,
now. I would
but-
love to grab it.
I
Oh,
love water.
drinking out of the void.
Yeah.
Amen.
water in here, man.
That's a
Oh,
fridge.
you have a mini
that's
fridge?
a fridge.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a
I
fridge
have-
down
My
here.
fridge is down. My fridge is over there. I haven't.
I
put
have one.
anything
In,
in
I
there in a
have one
while.
in
It's
my
for
apartment
gaming.
upstairs.
It's my gamer fridge.
I need to bring it down here because
We
I
all
never
love a
use
good
it
gamer
anymore.
fridge.
We gotta get the
You know, when you get
Xbox
hot and
fridge.
sweaty when you're gaming, you gotta rehydrate. You know.
Yeah.
I have some pictures of when I got my my world tour band kit. If y'all want to see,
Ooh.
Oh,
I got it. I went midnight at the Hollywood Video. Game crazy.
Oh my god, dude. I had
Game
one of those. I
crazy.
had one of those.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was short lived, unfortunately. The place where it was is like a Petco now or something.
I'm trying. Yeah, no.
I passed by there and I'm like, that was game crazy, you know? Pretty
I don't even know what a
nuts.
Game Crazy is. I've never heard of that.
So
Like
it was an
Funko
extension.
Land.
I remember
Funko
Funko Land.
Land, yeah,
Funko Land
yeah,
was
and then-
like one of the first like video game stores I
Yeah.
ever went to.
And then
Or
GameStop bought
EB
them.
Games,
Yep,
when it was
bought
called
EB Games,
Electronic Boutique.
Yeah.
Electronics Boutique, bro. Oh man.
we had a
Alright.
GameStop and an EB Games in my local mall when I was growing up. We had both.
nice.
First time I saw the EB logo, I thought it said E3, and it was just
I
like,
did too.
you know, the convention.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
I thought that
not-
first time
not
I saw
good.
it. Nope. That's a
God,
cringe moment looking back.
I'm just remembering the store now and how it was like all yellow, right? Like that was like their colors, pretty much like yellow walls and stuff. Very plasticky feeling. Like
Bad
Oh, I
feeling.
found it. I found it.
GameStop had like the black wall aesthetic and
I'm
everything.
gonna open up the Discord chat and then y'all get to see really fast.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Man, I'm gonna have to edit this thing in post and change all of our layouts.
No, look on the producer. Look on the producer.
No, I can't do that because it'll still fuck up that.
Dude, the fucking monsters like sealed the deal. Oh my god.
Man, that is.
Yo,
You were so cool. You were
look
Oh,
at
so
midnight.
cool.
Let's go. Oh my
God,
god. I was so
forgot-
hyped, bro.
I forgot how big the box was for the full band. Dude. Holy
Such an
crap.
exciting time, bro.
You've got
Oh,
pictures
man,
of the
I
individual
love-
pieces. You got the drum set.
No, dude, it gets better. Look, it gets better.
There's
Look,
more? What the
who
fuck?
cares? Who cares about this? Why am I holding this?
You look like you're about to do some karate, smack some bitches with it, man.
Oh man.
I have 2 pictures of me holding the pipes. Like, why? What is this, man? What is that?
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Man.
Yeah,
I don't
here's
think
the one
I'm
with
dying.
the guitar, bro.
That's
Only
With
half
smart.
of
the-
it though.
It's just the
With
body.
the cardboard still in it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cardboard.
there you
It's
go.
got the sync button sticker on it too, on the faceplate.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh wait,
my
no,
Like,
I
press
have,
this
I have
to sync
one.
your guitar.
I have one with me with the whole guitar. Hold on, I gotta crop it really fast.
Oh,
Oh,
this is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
things that need to
excellent
not be
content.
seen.
No, it's just my mom's in the picture. It's fine.
Oh,
nice.
Man,
Yeah,
I
see,
love
like,
the
it's
extra
Take it.
hand
I'm about to
on the tap.
rock.
Oh, here,
Yeah,
here.
look at
One,
the
one
slide
Look at
more.
this
Go.
cool new feature on the slide bar.
Dude, that
Foot
pedal
pedal.
is so ass. It was so fucking bad. It was
It's so
unbelievably
good.
bad.
It's so good, man.
That
yeah, and
that
this is-
foot pedal, man. I hate that thing. I hate
It
it.
was so bad. It was.
I like
It
it
had
better
no
than Rock
it had no
Band.
tactile feedback whatsoever. It was just plastic on plastic. That was it.
Yeah, it says create the image created October 25th,
Ooh.
2008.
Oh man.
2008.
I wish I had pictures from back then.
15 years ago.
I was never much of a pictures person growing up. I don't know about you guys. I didn't like
These
being
were
on
these are
camera.
my parents.
Oh.
Like they just like they took pictures, and so
Yeah.
My
like
parents took so many pictures of me up until like teenage years, and then they just kind
Yeah.
of quit because it's not
this
as
is the
cool
gamer
anymore.
setup, bro.
Ooh, that sick
That
ass
was the
Wow.
monitor from
gamer setup.
2008.
Dude. Yeah, you played on it. Was that a TV?
Yeah. Okay. So there's
Yeah,
a
you
story
played on a
behind that
TV.
TV too.
Yeah.
I went in about this on a stream once, but E for all I mentioned back in the first episode where I first got to play World Tour early. They had a side event sponsored by Sharp Aqua.
A side event?
And
I'm
then
sorry,
so
I had to. I had to.
they had Guitar Hero 3 PC set up on a Sharp Aquos TV. And so whoever got the highest score on whatever song, which is a terrible way
That's
to have it. It's
Yeah,
an
that's
awful
awful.
contest. So you're only down to like 2 songs that could go past 600K like at that point. So like, and we're talking like just on disc. So
Yeah.
it was like on a laptop, and so I played Flames. I got like 900K in 2008, which is fucked up
Which
to think
is
about.
ridiculous.
Um,
Ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, and so whoever got the highest score at the end of the weekend got to take home a TV. I got like 930K on Flames. They gave me that red TV. My
Wow.
dad still uses it to this day. It
No.
still
yeah.
works.
That's
that thing-
amazing.
But no, like it's a good TV, but the heat that shit omits, it
Really?
is such a hot TV. Like that was the TV that I used when I first started streaming because I didn't have anything else, and it was a 32-incher, and then it made the room so hot, and it was terrible, and like yeah, no, but it's still a good TV. It's still kicking. It's loud. It has so many HDMI inputs for some reason. It also has like a VGA and DVI input as well, which
Oh,
is why you
man.
see the
Oh, old
PC.
school.
I had a TV like that too. Yeah.
And 3 component inputs. You could have not 1, not 2, but 3 different component inputs on a TV.
Dude,
I
the
might be
I/O board on
wrong,
that
I
thing
think
is
I
but
had
insane.
too.
we definitely had more than 1 component input on this TV. It was
Yo.
like 1 was on the side and then there's 2 in the back. I swear
That's
on my life.
wild.
Yeah. And like this
Good
TV
TV they gave you.
retailed for like $1,000 back in 2008 for good
Wow.
reason.
Yeah, with all that I/O, that's insane.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
No.
a good way to
It's
still play classic
absolutely
games.
wild.
Then.
Yes. Yeah, no, and I took it all for granted, but
probably
I
really
ended up
good
playing
for
like
that.
PS2 on it, and like so
Yeah.
everything got used, like old HD PVR was used on there. I played like PS4 and stuff all on there too. That's excellent. We're sharing the
Oh,
old
yeah.
pictures.
Pictures.
You found
Yes.
no pictures. I found the picture of me on
man.
Christmas Eve when I was at my grandparents. I was talking
That
about
is-
before playing Guitar Hero 2 on my cousin's brand new Guitar Hero 2
Oh
and
my
PS2 bundle.
god. You know what? I have a picture that was I put it on Instagram.
I think I
And
have
funny
some on
enough, because
Facebook.
we were talking about Instagram.
Oh wait, no, I
earlier.
have them downloaded
Um,
actually.
And I do have a different picture from 2007. This is not the best picture. It's a little blurry, but you'll get the point after I explain what it is. And I think the watchers are gonna love this. I can't say listeners because I can't auditorily describe this perfectly. But this is
Ooh.
the Stonehenge venue from Guitar Hero 2, recreated with Legos made by me. You see it?
Oh,
let's
See,
go.
That's
Hell
the
yeah.
that's the Grim Reaper up front with the
Holy
scythe
shit.
guitar
That
plugged
is.
in. You got a bassist. You can kind of see over there on the left. He has the beard. You got the singer with the white shirt with the red sleeves. The drummer back there. You even got the keyboard dude back there.
My God.
Yo, that's
great.
fucking sick. That goes hard. I love
I
that.
was 9 when I did that.
I'm trying to find this picture. I took a picture on Instagram of it was my mom's iPod, just regular iPod 4th generation, the iPod Photo, and there's a picture of me in 2006 with a GH1 guitar.
I
so-
very poorly got my family out of the picture.
Oh, yo,
Young John
JP,
Paul.
let's
Yeah,
go, John
that's-
Paul. Hell
Uh,
yeah,
My uncle's
let's
playing
fucking
World
go.
Tour on the Wii with me because I used to literally, whenever I went to families, I would bring Guitar Hero because I was obsessed. I was
Yeah,
so
you're the
obsessed
Guitar
with
Hero
it.
man.
Yeah, and then I have another picture I have to edit.
Honestly,
Well,
JP, I would do
early.
the exact same thing, bro. I would. I would just bring
Yeah.
like the whole setup and just be like, let's play. It's such an easy like party game to set up.
Yeah,
Like,
and when people were having like parties back then, I was 10 years old. It was like going to my cousin's place. I had friends over, whatever. They're playing Guitar Hero. They're like, "Hey, you got to see my cousin play this game. He's so good." And then I've like played Mr. Lou and got 130K. Like just passed it barely. And like, whoa, he passed the song. You're like, how old? 10? That's insane. I can't do that.
That's crazy.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, after Guitar Hero 3 came out, after Guitar Hero 3 came out, my 360 red ringed. Devastated.
Yeah.
I was
Classic
devastated.
360.
And like we did everything. We sent it in. I did the towel trick. I did all of that just to savor like some more moments to play on that. And then I was relegated to PS2. And that's like some of my first videos on YouTube, which was PS2 Guitar Hero. My first video ever was Jordan, and then I uploaded some Guitar Hero 3 stuff after that, and the rest is history. But I remember at some point in 2009, I finally had the so we eventually got that Xbox back, and then it worked for a little bit longer, and then it fucking red ringed again, which was terrible. And
Yeah,
then
as they do.
no. But it did survive for like a couple more. Like it survived for like another year and a half. I would think. I want to say that for a couple months after Rock Band 2 came out, then it red ringed, and I was like, I can't get another Xbox. I can't. My parents will not get me another Xbox. But
They'll
this
never
is
go for this.
2009. This was 2009. There are Guitar Hero contests everywhere in Southern California. So my mom was looking. And there's
Stop.
this contest for
I see where this is
an
going.
Xbox 360 Elite, and it was
Ooh.
like whoever can get the highest. Once
That's
again,
like-
it was the same fucking thing. Whoever could get the highest score on at the end of the weekend. Terrible.
dude,
It was
the-
just
the Elite-
terrible.
The Elite was like the Coupe de Graaf Xbox.
Yeah, no, it
too,
was.
you know? I have one
the,
sitting
the
right
Jasper. It was the.
Yeah.
It was the sleek black
here.
Xbox.
It had a
with
120
120
gigabyte
gig.
hard drive.
Yeah, it had the 120 gig hard drive.
Yeah.
And then it was a choice between an Xbox 360 Elite or a Beatles band set. It wasn't the one that came with the Hofner. It was the value set with the Rock Band
okay.
1 instrument.
Boring.
And so
That
I was like,
existed. I didn't even
I
know
don't.
that.
I was like, I don't want that. I want the Xbox. And so here's
Easy
a picture of.
choice.
And so here's a picture of me with the Xbox.
Oh
And
my
I
god. dude.
There's me with
Yo.
the spoils of war because the other kid there was so confident he was just gonna go home with a free Xbox. Because they held a tournament, they held a contest the year prior for Guitar Hero 2, and he'd won that playing like I don't fucking remember, but I don't know. He played Flames. He got like 500K. He got like not even 600K. He got like 590K, and it was in like 2009. And I
Easy
was
win.
like,
Star.
and I was
Easy
just
win.
like, hold on, hold on, just a second. And then they wouldn't allow hyperspeed because hyperspeed was a
Ooh.
cheat.
Oh, it's
It was a
cheating.
cheat.
Yeah, it's
It's
cheating.
a cheat. And so,
Great
and I
cheater.
like try.
Never
I was like,
forget.
it's a preference, and he was like, no, it's in the cheats menu. It's a cheat, and I'm like, okay, whatever, fine, adapt or lose, right? I FC pass bridge 1 in front of this kid, and
God.
he's looking at his friend like, how is he doing this, bro? How is he doing this? And like he tried to maybe like I got like 900K. Again,
Damn.
like I fucking smashed the score or whatever. And he tried again to like try and like catch up by playing 1. You can't
What a
get
bad
past,
decision, man.
You can't get
bad-
past 700K on 1. Like not even
Big
like
noob.
yeah.
Only other song in
Yeah.
the game is what? Enten was wir sehen, I think. That
Yeah,
even comes
I-
close.
Oh my
yeah,
All Nightmare
no,
Long, I
that
think.
fucking chart.
but like there's no DLC.
All Nightmare
Obviously,
Long.
there's no DLC. Yeah, All Nightmare Long is the only thing that comes close, and even then, it's not even that much.
Number of the
But,
Beast.
like-
I don't know. They're like
I was
No,
thinking
not
Enten
in-
was
not in
wir
Number of
that
the
was
Beast.
750.
No,
Same achievement.
No.
That was the other thing in
Yeah.
my brain.
yeah, no, but like that happened. I got the Xbox. It was a good. It was yeah, and
It was a
that
good day.
it was a good day. That I think that Xbox is still kicking. I don't know where it is. I think it's at my parents' house. I might have to go get it.
No,
Okay.
Everybody else is
Talking
sharing
about
pictures.
tournaments. Yeah,
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 yeah.
throw some pictures in here.
I got
Yeah,
here's 2. This
bet
one
you
is
have a
the
lot.
very first national
Oh, yeah.
championship I ever played in. This was actually at the NCAA Final Four,
What?
which is kind of
That's
crazy.
nuts, dude.
Yeah, this was a collegiate tournament. You had to be in college at the time to play in it, and they took the top 4 competitors from around the nation and flew them all
College
to Texas.
esports in
Yeah,
Back
that day
then?
and age.
in
people don't
GH3
realize.
days. In
That's
GH3
incredible.
days. That
Yeah.
was outside of the NCAA Final Four in Texas. And then this is one of the last tournaments. Alec knows this picture, but this was on top of
Yes.
the.
This is a classic.
Yeah.
This is on top of the tallest building at the time in Las Vegas. And this was.
Oh
we
yeah,
have-
the needle.
We have to talk in a future episode about this tournament series because I
Midnight Gaming?
legitimately think I don't.
Midnight
I
Gaming?
would love to
Dude,
deep
I'm
dive
just
on
like
that
looking
one
at
day.
I'm like looking at the background. Like I see Game Loft behind Alec's head. I see like the
Yeah, this is when EA
beginnings
was
of a
trying to do.
smartphone. I don't know.
They were trying to get into mobile gaming in 2009, and like
Which was the
before the
time.
whole curve, and because they're like big on like the microtransactions and stuff. You know, EA was
Dude.
trying to get in that shit, man.
Dude,
and
the
so
iPod Touch, man. Oh man.
yeah,
Like,
no, the iPod Touch
yeah,
games, they were huge.
I had
like,
one.
the EA mobile games were actually kind of goated back in the
Yeah,
day.
dude,
They
I
were
had
really
like
good. They had like Dead Space on
Yeah.
iPhone.
I
Like,
I had zombies. We talked about that before. The zombies.
yeah, no,
game.
we did,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm trying to like scrape memories from that tournament. I do remember a lot. But
Dan in
yeah,
there?
Midnight
Yeah, it was-
Gaming was
Yeah.
it was kind of crazy because they tried teaming up with McDonald's. It was like McDonald's
Huh?
trying to
Choice.
it was trying to like
oh my
get them
god, I think
Yeah.
I think I remember.
It's wild if you try to go back and even look for the website because I really wanted to do a video essay on this topic because it's so wild to look back and see how
McDonald's.
much they screwed up.
McDonald's esports.
They straight up asked people to pay for their own flights and they said, "Oh, we'll repay you afterwards," and then never did.
Wow, what a bad idea.
Suckers.
Oh.
Yo, there's some
Bad,
Yeah, you
bad
try
wild
doing
stuff.
that shit, now your reputation is tarnished forever.
Yeah, that's
And
over.
I
that's
mean,
the
like,
reason why
hey,
it's
you know what?
gone.
It caught up with them. Like, are they a thing? No.
There's
Hey, we were
nothing
talking about play
online.
and trade. We were talking about play and trade
Oh yeah,
earlier.
dude.
Yo,
Yeah.
hey,
I
check
got
out where I am in this picture, bro. Look
I have
where
a
I
play and
am
trade
at a
story.
play and
Yeah,
trade.
dude.
Hey,
Yep,
and
that's how
guess
the-
what?
that's how
I
the
won
layout
from
was.
the play and trade, bro. 4,000 Microsoft points from
That was a lot
tournament.
back then
Dude,
too.
50
That's
bucks.
50 fucking
Yeah,
bucks,
50
dude.
bucks.
I
Dude,
bought
how many-
so much DLC.
How many? That's a lot of DLC songs.
I bought a
yeah.
lot of DLC. I bought like a Call of Duty map pack. It was such a good
So
time, man.
I had entered a tournament at a play and trade locally when I was in like maybe like 9th grade or something, and Warriors. It was Warriors of Rock, right? And I was definitely the best one there, but there was no hyperspeed, and so I'm sure like you can see where this goes. I lost on Holy Wars as the final song. I totally bombed. I bombed like the solo 3, right? I think that solo 3 is the big solo, and the guy that I played against, this guy Dan, it wasn't a huge loss because the prize was like a bass signed by a band I'd literally never heard of before. So like there was no Xbox, like there was no games, there was no nothing. So it was not a huge loss in that regard, but several months later, because they wouldn't let me use hyperspeed, even though, as you guys know, by Warriors of Rock, it was not a cheat anymore.
Yeah, no,
It was not a cheat. It was a preference, but they still wouldn't let me use it. So I had a rematch with the guy Dan, and I used hyperspeed, and I fucking beat his ass so hard, dude. And that was the only tournament that I ever entered because unfortunately, like we didn't have a lot of locals on Long Island, and it just didn't really happen that
You
often.
should bring
but
back Guitar Hero locals, man.
that would be
Oh,
awesome. I mean, dude,
absolutely.
like, I mean, you know, it's
JP,
just
if
off-season's,
there's
like,
anybody
the
that could bring
opening.
back like locals, it'd be like you and Mackie, bro. Because like he's doing the Heroes at NY,
Yeah,
and then like if you had like some durable ass guitars and like
it
you know
just sucks
people
because
just
the
could
night
just
that
show up.
the night that he does it, like I can't go. Like I have.
I
something going on
understand.
Monday
Yeah,
night,
you got
so,
stuff.
But that was the only time slot that they were able to give him, and so maybe that'll change eventually. But
That'd be really
um,
cool, man. Because
no,
like
it would be awesome because like
that's like
you
one
know,
thing I'm like kind of picking up from like most other fighting game communities or something like watching locals is like a big thing. Like going to
Yeah.
locals is a big thing with fighting games, you know, whatever fighting game it is.
Sure.
Like it's just cool because people get to just fucking show up and play the game. Whereas like with Guitar Hero meetups, these are like, years
It's-
between,
yeah, it's-
months
it's
of
different.
planning,
yeah,
all this stuff. And like I wish it was still a thing where you could just go to a game shop someday, like during like once a month even, and then you just show up, shoot the
Play.
shit, play some games,
yeah.
yeah, fucking people compete with like what $50 or something, or you know maybe the prize pool increases or whatever. But like that's something that like you know would have to take the charge on. Like I've been thinking about like scouting like different local like game places and seeing if they'd be down to do something like that. Like this is just something like for like the far future, but if possible, I would like want to like somewhere in Maine. I know there's game shops in Maine, like see if that's something that I could do, but it'd be cool because I
That's
I
That would
don't
be
know
great.
I don't know how
Good
big
idea to
like
set
the
for the
Guitar Hero
future.
scene is in
Yeah.
Maine. You know what I mean? I know there are some
Exactly.
people that do play the game that are here,
But
but
Maine
like you
is
know
like, I mean, just having gone to Maine, like Maine's like a very like broad state. Like there's a lot of distance between things.
exactly.
Like
That's what
where
I'm
I
saying. Like
live, like there's
if
no
you did it in New
distance, you
York,
know?
man, like
Yeah,
Gotta be
like
close.
there,
that'd be cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot different over here compared to like a lot of states that I've been to.
If Jake were to do it, then Finger Quick would just take all the money.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the
Yep,
problem with having
exactly.
one in Minnesota,
It would
man.
just
Is that
be it would
yeah,
just be Finger Quick's job at that point, and then
Hmm.
And I
the
don't
Yeah,
think there's any
we would
other
just be we'd
players
be
in North
creating a
Carolina.
tournament for him to win. It's like, great job,
yeah,
dude. Congrats. You're gonna win the next one too. Yeah, I guess so. And eventually
and
nobody would sign up because it's just gonna
you
get
know,
fucking bodied by the Sultan of
but
St. Paul.
But at the same time, like Smash players have like coin box, and Cody Schwab has won. I think when because he got a guitar from me and he was here. He told me that he's won 11 in a row. 11,
Damn.
and that's money. There's money on the line. He wins every time, and people still enter. I'm sure people hate it. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, but easy
then again,
dubs.
it's an online.
Winning.
It's an online tournament though. It's not a local.
Trying.
Locals are a lot different. You
Yeah.
know.
Okay, if it's online,
hey,
then there's no excuse.
Jason,
Yeah.
Devastation. This
Oh
is
my!
Devastation 2009.
Dude,
Yo.
seeing that
Know who
plane
that is
trade
on the
graphic
left,
is
bro?
nuts.
That's the first person I beat for a national championship. That's Whitwicks.
That's Whitwicks.
That's
him.
That is
Whitwicks.
Whitwicks.
That's
Yeah.
Whitwick, man.
That's
Old
fucking
buddy.
Whitwicks,
Me and
man.
him were tight, bro.
I see it now.
Me and
Yeah.
him were
That.
tight. Like
Yeah.
we were the best people at this tournament. I think our like matches were like super close. He ended up coming on top because he was just much better than me at the time.
Yeah.
He was
And
unreal.
like
Unreal.
yeah, he was absolutely insane. But like
He played Clone Hero for a little bit on stream.
yeah, like no, look at this,
Every
bro.
so
Like
often.
we were discussing.
Yeah.
This has to be like us discussing paths or something. Like we have a piece
That's
of we
sick.
Oh
have
my
a piece of paper.
God.
We have a piece of paper out, and we're like doing
That's
friendlies
so
on the
Such a
sick,
side.
good
dude.
candid photo.
Yeah.
We're doing friendlies, I guess, like just kind of facing each other, you know. And I think Smash Hits had just come out at the time, and so I brought the game, and everyone was playing it, and it was a good time. And they just had a one free PlayStation while the
Yeah.
whole tournament was going on.
It looks like
But,
you guys are
like-
playing Overkill, so that's definitely World Tour.
Yeah, no, we were discussing paths.
yeah.
Absolutely, we were just like, okay, if we had Lazy Whammy here, we would activate here instead of this. You know, if you didn't want to risk going for the squeeze, then you
Like
would
the safe
activate here. Or
strats,
something.
yeah.
I love that.
There's a lot of safe strats that we used in the World Tour engine. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Never
Jake,
heard of him.
but- No safe strats. You know what? You're right. No
what's
safe
that?
strats at all. Fuck
No.
that.
Balls out or nothing.
Hey, bro,
mean-
remember? Hey, you remember Ecstasy? I had to play against her.
No way.
She's wonderful.
Dude.
She's working in marketing for a computer hardware manufacturer.
Oh,
now.
yeah?
She's killing it.
Nice,
Cool.
nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's
Crazy.
awesome. I remember Star Slayer, CG. She was there too.
CG.
Yeah.
Now-
She used to have a kiosk Guitar Hero 3 guitar with her, and that tournament, that Devastation 2009 tournament, her cable frayed,
Oh,
and
man.
also the hard wiring for the neck, it was
Ripped.
giving out, and it was like really
Oh,
bad.
no.
Yeah, and
Was
so
that
like
the
it
year
was like
that we were the finalists, or was that the next year?
that was Devastation 2010.
I think that was 2010. Yeah, I was gonna
2010
say,
because that was when Rock Band 3 came out, and we were doing
Shoot.
we did Warriors of Rock. Maybe it was
See,
2011. I think it was 2011 actually.
I want
blends
to know,
together.
like, so, like, how afraid of each other were you guys in a tournament setting?
I never beat him in a competitive event. He's beat me every time I've ever played him. Every single time.
That's crazy, man.
Oh,
Every
we
single
can
time.
finally talk about that Purple Haze match, bro.
Oh my god, if I could find that
That's-
picture.
Isn't
with
that
the
like a
double
I'm
Epstein.
trying to see if I have WCG in here.
That's-
WCG 2000.
I
I
think
have
that's still
WCG
probably
2009. Oh, was it 2009? We went to New York. It was New York.
That was in Jacob Javits Center in New York City.
Yeah, Travis Center.
That's got to be one of the closest competitive Guitar Hero matches that's ever happened on a national stage. It was a double FC. where if I lost, I got kicked out. We both had the exact same star power path,
What?
and
Oh
They-
my
I
god.
don't know if it was on the
And-
stage. I don't think it was.
we weren't on stage. We were on the main over on the side.
Yeah,
we
we
were
were
on
on
that,
the side. The
but
stage
it
stuff was
was-
more exhibition. I think they were
That was when
telling us that
they
they were
only
doing
did like one
exhibition
matchup
stuff.
there at a time, but it was 8 points. It was 2 ticks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got knocked out of the tournament on a double FC by 2 ticks, and Alec
Oh
kicked
Where
me
did-
out.
no.
So
That's crazy.
What was
Yeah.
the deciding activation? Was it at the end of the song?
I
Oh,
don't. I
God.
genuinely don't remember. It wasn't
long
the.
ago.
It was not the final activation. I don't
No.
think it was. There's no way it was the final activation.
But I don't think
Bro,
either of us
it,
even
with ticks,
knew
it wouldn't even be
until we
activations.
finished.
It would just be holding on sustains fully.
Also, the
No,
fact that
it's
you guys
so easy
both
to
have
drop
seen
sustains.
the fact that you guys both have seen
Jason.
Purple Haze in a tournament setting is crazy too. Because again, like people
Purple
might
Haze
look
is
at a
hard.
chart. People
That
might
game
look
was
at a
hard
chart
as
like
fuck.
Purple Haze and be like, "Oh, this looks easy." In Clone Hero,
Yeah,
know?
sure.
But
Not
you gotta
Spiders will
remember
fuck you up.
that World
Oh,
Tour doesn't
Jason,
work.
yo, I have a great picture. Jason, dude, look at this shit, man. Holy fuck. Look,
Yo,
look, the one on the right specifically.
holy
look, bro.
shit.
I remember that whole setup now.
Yo,
I have not seen this picture. Like I was looking,
Yeah.
I was looking through, and I have
Oh
not
my
seen
god,
this
that's the
picture.
setup. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
that's
Smokey
it,
and
man.
you.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
is that
Smokey?
Smokey?
Yeah,
That's
that's
Smokey
Smokey's.
Frog.
That's
It
Smokey standing
is!
up. That's
now,
him,
now
bro.
you say it, that's
Smokey
him.
Frog.
That's Smokey.
Holy shit.
bro.
Oh man, Smokey
That-
Frog, dude.
yeah, he's doing good now.
That's
I'm
good.
I'm
That's
glad
good to
that he's
hear.
doing good.
I'm glad to hear that. Last time I talked to him, he wasn't, so I'm really glad to hear that.
Last time he comments on my second channel a lot, which is really cool, because like I post like OG stuff, like console
Yeah.
stuff, and like
Yeah.
he's
Right
like
down his alley.
he's like, bro, I don't understand how you guys like still do this. It's like this is crazy.
Dude, the fucking
Like,
the duct tape around the SG, man. I remember it
Yeah.
all too well.
I have kind of a crazy fucking story with him. What was it? Devastation 2011. We were doing the Warriors of Rock tournament, and he injured himself. And instead of using a band-aid, motherfucker used duct tape.
Duct tape.
Ooh.
Motherfucker used duct tape on
Sounds like
his
him.
finger, and I was like,
That's
"Bro,
raw.
I was like, bro, that is not it." And he's like, "Hey, man,"
It works.
like he didn't have a good reason at all. He's like, "I used duct tape," and like I played on his guitar. That shit, like I don't know if you remember like watching his videos. They're like long gone. They're probably privated or unlisted or just gone entirely. But his Guitar Hero 5 guitar was fucked up.
It
His
was
Guitar
fucked
Hero
up. I
5
remember
guitar
that.
was fucked up. He just beat the shit out of it, and somehow it was still working.
Well, yeah, because
covered
he was a
in duct
rager.
tape.
He'd get really mad. That was
Yeah,
part of the
but-
entertainment of watching him at the time.
Yeah, he was
know?
great. That was one of my favorite
He
channels
was-
back in the day.
Yeah, no, because he would do like squeezing and stuff also, and he would
great
play
at
a lot of Guitar Hero too.
Yeah.
He was like the first to like dominate 80s, like when it first dropped. Like he FC'd 17 and shit, and like I was like, oh my god, already?
Oh.
17's a hard FC.
17's a hard FC, yeah.
Holy
I'm just so
glad
shit.
that-
It's me
Hold
on the
on,
stage.
right-
bro, look at that.
Right when he came
yeah.
back like the first time like 2018 or whatever, Smokey Prog, he finally got the Bark at the Moon FC that was haunting him for
Yes.
a decade.
I remember
prior.
watching the
That was
stream.
really
I
cool.
was there
That
for
was
the
like
stream.
cathartic watching that happen.
Yeah.
Me
He was
and
so happy.
Megapang, we were
He-
watching the stream.
He battled
And-
Bark at the Moon for so long.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, this is a
yes,
great,
that's
this is a
New
great
York.
picture.
That's from
Oh wait, no, that's
Devastation.
Devastation.
And that's
It's a great
the whole
picture.
Smash Bros side of VVV
Yeah, that's-
alongside
That's fucking. that's Mewtwo King right in the middle. Yeah.
Mewtwo King's
Dude,
in
the
the
fucking
middle.
the Smash
then-
side has always been there.
There's 2 more people in this that I have to point out in this picture because the 2 best DJ Hero players in the world at the time are in this picture.
Ooh.
In the front row, second from the left is Master Baller, and then
Yes.
in the back behind Mewtwo King next to me is M Dog.
M
Those were the
Dog.
2 best DJ Hero players back in the day.
M Dog is a beast. I don't know if he still
Absolutely.
plays. I don't know if he does. But
But-
M Dog was a beast. And see fucking Smokey Prog on the right, fucking Brock, and I think that's
Yeah,
That's,
Brock, dude.
Preston.
Oh man,
Preston?
that's Preston. Yes.
Preston?
yeah.
is that Preston?
Wrestled Punk.
No, not
not that
Okay.
Preston. There's a
Not that
different
Preston.
Okay.
This is Preston.
We had a
Heath.
different Preston.
Yeah, we had a different Preston. He's a good guy. But yeah, wow. Yeah. I obviously am not there for that picture. I don't even know where the fuck I was.
I'm so
But-
jealous of all these tournaments that you guys were able to participate in. I played
Yeah.
in one.
Dude, it was like a life that I didn't even know existed at the time.
Bro,
And granted,
hey,
I-
peep the
I don't
peep the
know.
shirt I'm wearing here, bro.
Hey, guys.
Gamer
seriously,
Grub.
oh my god.
this is one
sent
I
me a
want to
pack-
see. Oh,
They
Gamer
sent me a
Grub.
package. They sent me
they're
a
so good.
fucking package, dude. Like they
You got the
they,
Danny Johnson snack, bro.
Yeah, they sent me 2 big boxes of Gamer Grub and a shirt, and I like repped them because like, yeah, they saw what I was doing. But unfortunately, this is at the very end of like Guitar Hero's life at the time, and so like
Yeah, the
they
Brutal
they
Legend
weren't
and
like
DJ
pushing, they
Hero in the
weren't pushing
background.
forward,
Yeah.
you know, because as the game was dying, bro. Yeah, this is in New York. See, like I'm making $1 million phone call. I'm making $1 million deals in this picture, bro.
Oh
Dude,
my,
oh my
Like,
god,
what do you know, bro?
you're at a Guitar Center, aren't
What
you?
do
That is
you
a-
know, bro?
that is an
Yeah, the
album
fucking
cover.
Rollins, dude.
It's
God,
crazy.
seeing
Yeah,
those
no, because
Rollins, like,
I saw. That's literally why I took the picture. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, those are
dude.
the Rollins. Those are the
I
Rollins.
want those one day.
those.
Fast
I
forward
want
like
those.
over a decade later, and you didn't even get the ones that you wanted. You got the fucking
Yeah, they're still
what-
good. I'll
you
take
got
it.
the what? It's like mesh on the snare and the rubber on the rest, right?
No. They're all mesh.
Oh, they're all mesh. Okay.
Mesh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I
But
remember going to Guitar Center and like playing those kits and just being like, I want these so bad. Oh wait, they're $5,000.
yeah, man. Oh yeah, okay. So Jason, outside of outside of outside of the venue of Comic-Con, they had a Guitar Hero setup at a fucking you remember this? You remember this? Right? Yeah.
Bro. Oh, I pulled my
Yeah.
fuck.
Hey, yo, I have another picture. Yo.
Bro's
Look, that was
losing
the
it.
setup.
Bro, what
hell
the
are you
fuck,
playing
man?
on? Is that a
Oh my
fucking
God, that's
projector?
crazy.
Yes, they had a projector. It was
Dude.
so cold outside.
That's
that lag
that's
calibration
definitely
be
New
going
York,
crazy
yeah.
though.
That's
It
New York,
was
100%.
so cold.
Oh,
It
dude,
was
this is
somebody-
memories.
And somebody
so
in that
cold.
picture has a Midtown Comics bag. That store is still there. Like,
we've
Oh, is
tapped
it
him.
really?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
dude.
I think I remember going there.
oh my god, yeah, you're tapping. That's so funny, bro. Why are your jeans so big? Oh wait, those are the 2000s. Never
That's
mind.
the style, man. It was so cool
Why
back
are
in
your
the day.
jeans
You got, like your
so
skater
big, bro?
shoes,
Like
big
long
baggy
ass shirt,
jeans.
like.
Yeah, man,
yeah,
we
no, this
sucked
is
back then.
This is World Tour. I don't know what I'd be tapping. Maybe this is Satch Boogie. Maybe I
Yeah,
was playing
well,
Satch Boogie. Oh yeah,
think
Jason,
it
I
is
have
Satch
my
Boogie.
picture too, bro.
Why did I just find a picture of you with a Gamer Grub bag in your mouth?
Bro, hey,
My God, we found the purple haze score.
Hey,
This-
there's the purple
yeah,
haze
that's it.
score.
That was the. I put that up on Facebook. My mom
Oh
took a
man,
picture of me.
that's your
My
house
mom-
with the ions, yeah.
Yeah, that I used to.
Yo.
I refused to give up that CRT for years until
I
I was like
remember.
Oh my
16
God.
or 17.
Is that Call of
Yeah.
the Dead we're playing right there?
Acai.
Hell yes.
Looks
Hell,
like
hell
it.
yes,
Acai.
it is. As
The
Call of the Dead.
context.
Mm-hmm.
The context of that picture, the Gamer Grub picture. You apparently
Yeah.
won that from my old podcast.
Oh,
No fucking
so-
way, dude.
Okay,
It
What
comes
a
full
small
circle,
world we
live
baby.
in.
I thought
Comes
because
full
you know I
circle.
have the Gamer Grub I have the Gamer Grub shirt, but I guess this here is 2011. So this was
This
a little
was
bit
May
later.
2011.
I thought this was earlier. Yeah, you can see Halo Reach had come out because I have the thing on top of my PC.
Yeah.
I was in
Call
high
of the
school.
Dead. That was the
Crazy.
second
Yeah, I was in high
DLC
school.
for
My
Black
PC
Ops.
wallpaper is of the Strokes Angles. So like that album came out. That
Good
was like
choice.
2000. I was like 2010 or 2011. Yeah, 2011. I was in high school. Yup. Wow.
Wow. I just saw congrats to Acai for winning our contest. And I was like, wait, what?
Yo, wow. Wow.
Oh,
I didn't realize. Huh.
that's just blew
Jesus
my mind.
Christ. Yeah, I truly thought that they had given me that when I had like the shirt, but I think I got the shirt at another event or something like that. But that's crazy to think about. I didn't realize that was from your podcast. Was it just like
Apparently-
completely random? What happened?
It was apparently a slogan contest. There's still a
slogan
VVV
contest?
social. There's a social media page, and I just found a whole picture dump of all the old MLG pictures.
Ooh.
Huh.
Do you
Which
guys are
oh,
do you guys remember when Ryan from Rock Band Parts had a contest on making the jingle for Rock Band Parts?
I do.
I
that's
think
I remember
so.
that.
ancient.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I did not participate. However, I wanted to. 'Cause
I-
I'm pretty sure you were able to win like ions from that or something, right?
Yeah, I wanted to, and I tried doing like a screamo voice, and I realized how cringe it was, so I just never sent it in. You know, I recorded it on like an old camcorder in my bathroom, like it was bad.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, he did that. I remember getting the Excel pads from Rock Band Parts, which were like these foam pads that
yeah.
you put on the stock Rock Band kit,
Yeah.
and it would make them a little quieter.
No Excel pads. Yep, that
yeah,
shit was
Excel
awesome.
Pads. And then I got Goodwoods, and then I got Ions.
And now the
yeah.
Goodwoods belong to me.
Yeah, the Goodwoods belong to you, and somehow
And they don't
still
work. They
Yeah.
like they need some love, but they
Yeah,
are they're on life support really.
I still got
But
my
man,
good woods too. I love those things.
They're nice. They were
and then
nice when they were
I
working.
yeah they were really nice, but I wanted ions because Guitar Hero didn't do disco flip, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
Yep.
Brian Storm. Brian Storm was one of the things that made me want ions
That's
because they didn't do
crazy to
disco
think
flip.
about.
Yeah, and I remember you have seen Brian Storm on drums.
I did that
I
with the
remember
5-lane
that.
kit, and it was terrible. I managed to
Yeah,
do it. Oh my god, yo, Jason. Yeah, we're going back to New York really fast.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
remember?
go.
Yeah, look, Schmeggery.
Oh my God.
Dude, what?
The wig.
Yeah.
There's the wig. That's the famous wig. Okay, so Smeggery is the guy in the curly brown hair in the back. That is very fake. That man ended up winning one of the national championships for WCG for Guitar Hero.
He was a
But
fucking beast, man.
every single tournament he went to, he wore that wig every time he played.
Yeah.
It was
Man.
his lucky thing. He just literally would always
The
put on
lucky
a
wig?
curly brown. He would put a curly brown wig on every single time he played in tournament.
Yeah. No, we
That's
were
so
boys.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
I haven't spoken to him in a very long time, but I think he's doing good. I hope he's doing well.
all these old names like I think I remember a lot of rock band ones like I Bite Pretty Hard, SH, V Dog.
sure.
Obviously like Wolfie had some of the craziest Rock Band 2 accomplishments back then. George, George was a big proponent back then. Jay Prez was also really big back then.
Sure.
Randy was also playing back then. Randy was really good at Rock Band 2. Like he was really, really good at Rock Band 2. I mentioned the Green. He was also really good. I remember when he FC'd Flames. That was a big deal. And
Hey,
just like all
this is me playing
these-
qualifiers for WCG. Sorry, I had to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. What the bro?
Bro, just
what?
keeps finding photos. You have so many pictures,
You
dude.
need to explain yourself right now.
I don't know what is going on with this setup.
What's up with the Energizer Bunny?
Dude, the Xbox Live cam on top of the TV.
So
I didn't even see that. Oh, that's great.
okay, so one, that Rock Band kit sucked a lot.
I can tell with all the modifications you've had.
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
Rock
That's
Band
actually a
2.
Rock Band 1 kit with Rock Band 2 pads on it.
Bro,
and it
no,
was a
no shot, no
It was
way.
a mistake. It was an absolute mistake doing that. The Energizer Bunny,
The Energizer
was-
Bunny.
I won that at a Rock Band. I think they had an event, and it was sponsored by Energizer. And it would like Rock Band 2, like you would go get batteries at Target or like Walmart or whatever, and it would say like use these with Rock Band 2 today or
Actually,
whatever.
hold on. I think I might have something like that real quick.
Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up. Let's
God.
go.
Stop.
Of course he does. Why am I not surprised by that?
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that this is qualifiers for WCG New York, 2009.
Because those were all done online. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, no. See, I'm pretty sure this is a qualifier tournament, and like
So, yeah,
I was
this,
like thinking on my mind. This is like probably after school, and so I wasn't allowed to play video games after like on school days or whatever. And then like my mom was like, "You gotta do the tournament." I'm like, "Oh god." Yeah, it was
Gotta
like a
win.
Monday. I gotta win.
Yeah.
Gotta go and
So
win,
this is
bro.
a copy of Rock Band 2 that I had got. Like, I didn't buy this specifically. I found this on eBay, and it came with the original receipt. I think I posted this on Twitter a year ago. It came with the original
Yeah.
receipt from when they bought it. They bought it like launch week. It was in actually
Wow.
Albany, New York,
Nice.
your neck of the woods, JP.
Nice.
And there's also this little thing that came with it about Energizer batteries.
You know what?
don't know if
I
you're gonna
remember
see it.
this now.
More
I think
power.
There
mine
you go.
had
Yeah,
that.
There's
that's
a dollar, there's a
Mine-
coupon, and there's a
yeah,
backside too.
Mine 100% had that when I
Rockin'
had it.
power, rockin'
That's-
performance.
Yeah.
That's what that Energizer Bunny is in that picture. It's
That's so wild.
I don't know if it had anything special having to do with Rock Band, but they were giving those out as prizes. That was at like the county fair, in either San Diego or Del Mar, California. And then they would have the Rock Band tour bus come up. They would undo it, and then like they would have Rock Band set up in the backstage.
Dude.
And then if you waited in line, you could play on the front stage. And then they had a contest, a drum contest for Rock Band 1. So it wasn't pro face off; it was face off drums. So it was drum
that's
duel.
lame.
You remember that, right,
hate
JP?
Face Off,
Shit was
dude.
terrible.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate, yeah. That Rock Band, it was like that.
It
Yeah,
was
I
really
remember
like that. And I remember.
Do you-
well, I have a Devastation 2009 video in here.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I need to see if this is like watchable. I don't know if it's watchable. I just tried opening it. It was loud as shit, and there was no video. Oh wait.
Well,
Oh yeah, no. It's a whole 32-minute video. Oh my
Oh,
god, it's 32.
It's like a whole
minutes.
match.
Wha-
You should like put it up on your second channel
Holy
or something.
shit, man! Wait, yeah, this is like a whole match. I think it's a whole match, and then there's like there's like some there's I see Witwick's there. I see like everybody there. There was a Geek Squad van outside of the venue that was playing Rock
Oh,
Band,
man.
and I was playing on it. That's insane. I don't even remember that.
The Geek Squad.
I don't
actually
even
wonder-
remember that.
With all these tournaments you played in, you played against tons of different people, and it seems like there's a lot of like notable names. I wonder if like some of the not notable names, there's just the random people, if they like remember playing against you and they see you like pop up on random TikToks every now and then. It's like, wait, I know that guy.
Maybe.
I played against that
Oh,
guy.
I'm sure. I mean,
I've had that happen
yeah,
with,
and
with
like
a couple people.
That's crazy.
Guitar Heroes reach, especially on a platform like TikTok, is like really, really high. And so people end up seeing it when they're not even asking for it. Like like people just kind of refer to Alec as like the Guitar Hero guy, like in my life at least. Like when I talk to people, they're like, oh yeah, the Guitar Hero guy from YouTube. Like they just know him as that. Like, oh yeah, the guy who played Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
yep.
what they, or like, I mean, if we want to go back to the first viral video, it would be Grapefruit Technique.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually shadow banned on YouTube. You can't even
Is
look
it really?
up. You have to
Really?
like go. You have to go to my channel and look up Guitar Hero Grapefruit. You cannot even go in the search. Like
Oh,
you can't
man.
search for it anymore.
No.
If you search for it, it's some bootleg of it, and I'm probably gonna take that down.
Has
Yeah.
censorship gone too far?
Honestly, I don't give a fuck, because they're probably not even making any money off of it. It's fine.
No.
No,
Um,
they're not.
I want to go one more time. The two pictures that I just posted. This is the weirdest tournament that I ever went to, and they did Guitar Hero Arcade.
Oh
and
no.
Yeah,
it
that's
made
bizarre.
no,
That
but
was
it
a
made
tournament that
sense.
you're playing in right there?
Yeah, that was a tournament, and the setup was nuts. They had two Guitar Hero arcades next to each other. Here, you can see it in this picture a bit better.
Okay.
They had
Oh,
two Guitar Hero
sick.
arcades
Okay.
next to each other, and we made sure it was calibrated properly, because like I made a big deal out of that. I was
Good.
like,
yeah, that's good.
I like, because at that point, I think I'd played a couple of tournaments where it wasn't calibrated, and my parents were like, yo, you got to speak up. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. I have to do that. I have to actually talk about that, because, it affects everybody. And so
does.
I actually
Yeah.
got to see like the operator menu, which is basically just an options menu, and you can go calibrate, and you can go like call up service to get it done and all that shit, which is very interesting, like turning on free play and all that shit too. Enabling family-friendly songs, so you can play Avenged Sevenfold.
That's an
But
option?
yes,
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Wow.
you can play
I guess nobody
Coldplay,
used
but
it.
you can't play Avenged Sevenfold. Like it was that type of thing. It was really
Yeah.
weird, and it would like
Strange.
disable, and you could not play as Casey Lynch because she's half naked.
Ooh, can't do
Yeah,
that.
they
No,
would
no, no.
they would, yeah, don't don't take
Who
away
is
my girl, bro.
bad? God.
Yeah. Hey, let's crowdfund that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7.5K
so-
or
so yeah.
$323 for 2 years.
It's in Michigan.
See, that sounds great. I'm going to go finance an arcade machine.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Check out our Patreon now at
Yeah.
patreon.com/Lord. No, we don't have one. We don't have
No.
one.
Not
yet.
yet. Not until we buy
Not
this
yet,
thing.
unless you want to see us have this Guitar Hero arcade
Yeah,
machine.
we'll
It's
all
gonna
take
go in my
turns.
house.
No,
It's
we'll
gonna
take
go in
turns
my
with it.
house.
Alright,
Always
wait,
in
wait,
my
wait.
house.
No,
you
wait
can
a-
have
wait
it
a
on the
second.
weekends. I'll have it on the weekdays.
Wait a second. Alec, now that you're saying that, you have to talk about the fact that you have a Rock Band 2 kiosk kit available to you at any point.
Oh yeah, my buddy. Oh my god, my buddy Aiden. He mentioned it to me verbatim. He went to.
Oh
He
man,
went-
this story, dude.
This story sucks. He was on OfferUp, and he saw that in a very it is his words, not mine. He said like this is like the ghetto, and he got a Xbox 360 and there was a Rock Band 2 kiosk, like full attached, like they
Yeah.
just had it.
I played.
I
at
don't know if
GameStop.
they
I
got it
remember
from
what
like a
looks
local video game owner and they pawned it off to them, or like I don't know, but it was the Rock Band 2 kiosk that was like inside Walmart, inside GameStop, with the drums attached to it and the two guitars on the side and the Xbox and the really, really loud Samsung TV. It was
Yeah.
just there. It was just there. But like I don't think the Xbox that came with it was there, because I think that was like Microsoft property. But like they had to supply their own Xbox, but they gave it to him for like $250 in 2018, and the whole
is
thing.
insane.
And I was like,
free.
200. Yeah, and so all he had to do was like break it down and like put it back together, and that's exactly what he did. He broke it down and he put it back together. because I guess, but he had to like glue some shit, duct tape some stuff, and he eventually took it all apart, and it was supposed to be a housewarming gift when we got our house like 3 years ago. And he's just, he's a state away. I don't have a way of getting there other than just like I have a bigger car now, so like I can go drive down there and just make a day trip and
but
just go down.
transportation of that thing would be a bitch. You'd have to,
It would
like
be
you
hard.
said, disassemble it, reassemble it.
Yeah, but it's already all disassembled. He said it's all chilling and it's
just
ready
sitting
to
there.
go.
Oh, it's
Dude,
rad.
And
what
so
are you
like
doing?
I should just go drive. I should just go drive. I know.
Are you busy
Road
right
trip.
now? Like, hello.
All right, I'm flying up. Let's go.
Like, my buddy Aiden, he's a busy guy. So like I need to go. We had to work something out. But I think probably before the end of this year, I'm genuinely gonna go get it and then
That's hot.
set it up and put it behind me because that's fucking sick.
That's hot as
Is
fuck.
he the same one who had that kit and was putting videos on
Yes.
YouTube about it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've seen that same.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
setup.
He's a good friend of ours, me and JP, and
Yeah,
like
Aiden,
like
he's
we've
great.
known him. Like the reason like we started talking to him because I was like, dude, why do you like the Strat so much? And he's just like, dude,
Yeah.
it's just good. It's
This is
just
how he
like
talks, by the way.
Wow.
he's
A
a
Strat enjoyer.
he's a Strat enjoyer, and I played on his Strat, and it was the worst Strat I've ever played
It
on
just
in
felt
my
like garbage.
life.
And he
Yeah,
loves it.
but he
So,
loves it. No, like you could just like breathe on the buttons and they activate.
Dude,
Like
when Clone Hero came out, like he used to do a lot of like speed up FCs on the Strat, and like he was playing it on like fucking Linux, dude. Like he was like a champ,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah.
then I don't know, he's really into Tekken. That's what he does now. He actually he made a fight stick out of a Rock Band 4 Jaguar. He mutilated it to make a fight stick.
he
out
brought
of
it to my house, and I think I took a
Yeah,
picture
he
of
made
it.
it at my house. He made it in here. Yeah.
But he took a Rock Band 4 Jaguar and mutilated that shit, and it's just covered in arcade buttons.
And he like
it's
carbon
Arduino.
fiber wrapped it and everything, like.
And it looks kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, it does.
And like the mechanics for it, like, okay, let's use this guitar as an example. There's no strum bar, no
Yeah,
strum bar
it's
at all.
gone.
But instead, there's two buttons, a button here and a button here, and you would strum like this.
Yeah,
What?
Excuse me.
yeah. That's
Because
how
he
he
would-
like, where you would just
He
do
would
this.
play Rock Band just up strumming like this.
Yeah, he's a fellow
so,
upstrummer. Like
And
me.
so like having the buttons like that was ergonomically, it worked out for him. And so he played like this. It was two strum buttons down here and then one up here. So like if he wanted to do this, he could.
That's
and then
crazy.
he made one with a stick in the middle too, so he could just do this the whole time. Like,
Yeah, no, and you would be able to do Uber song strumming. Like it was
yeah,
insane.
it was sick.
It was so funny. But I unfortunately did not get to play on that, but it existed at some point.
What the fuck?
And then
yeah.
Aiden can actually be blamed for starting a lot of the Arduino movement too.
Really?
Because Aiden made a Kramer that he put a Brooks Zero Pi in there, which is like a fight stick board. Because again, he's huge into Tekken, and so he wired up the Kramer to it. And this thing was hilarious. Like Alec remembers, like when you whammied, it would fucking disconnect from the PC. It would turn
Yeah!
off.
Oh my god! He was like, "Bro, this guitar is
Borked.
perfect. The only problem is if you whammy, the guitar disconnects." I'm like, "Dude, that's not perfect.
perfect.
That's not perfect."
Except
Yeah,
for this
so-
insane critical flaw, it's perfect.
And so we called it the Sweat Kramer, and it was kind of at that moment where I was like, oh my god, if Aiden can do this, then I can definitely do it.
Did he
you
bring
know?
it to my? Did he bring it when I was at the apartment?
did.
I don't
Yeah,
remember if he did.
Well, okay, maybe not the apartment, but there was a time at the apartment where he tried to him and I tried to fix your kiosk guitar, and it went horribly wrong.
I still have that body. I never threw it away.
It went horribly wrong because neither of us were good at soldering or at all at that point.
Dude, it was so bad. It was like think of like it. I don't know. Like you turn the whole kitchen smelled like solder. It was bad.
Like this, because you have to keep in mind this was a townhouse. Like there was kitchen and living room, and then upstairs there was a bedroom and an office and a bathroom, and that was it. That was the whole place. Like we crammed a lot of people in there too, which was like
Kind of, it was very irresponsible, but that
crammed
was
a
like
lot of
the
people in there.
Rockstar days, man. It was
well,
it
that
was
was
legendary.
I mean, it was Rockstar days though, because like I guess fast forwarding like closer to where we are now, like you probably got that like a year after you got partnered on Twitch. Jason was already partnered on Twitch, I think, and like it was Rockstar because you got sponsored by G Fuel, you got freebooted, which still led to success.
Yeah, no, it was just we were just chilling. Like
Yeah.
Life is
I
still
mean,
a movie right now.
like
It really is.
I was in a position in my life where like I can go more in depth on this on a future episode, but like my life had changed dramatically for a very big reason. And so I found myself with nothing to do, you know. And I remember that I was like I watched George a lot on Twitch at that point because he was like the I didn't actually know about Jason at that point, unfortunately. But I watched George because he was the only person that I knew about that streamed regularly. He played GH3 PC all the time. And
Sure.
then I went into the RGC and like I think I messaged Alec and I was like, "Yo, man, like, you know, I went on your Twitch and like, when are you gonna stream again?" You know, because he was like, "Oh, I'm taking a break. Like, I'm gonna get back to it soon." And then he started streaming again, and this was back when like maybe like 30 to 40 people at a time in the stream, 20, you know. And I watched him like religiously. And then Randy started streaming again after Alec because he was like, "Oh, this is a good idea." So I watched both of them, and we just became friends. Like it was very natural.
Love it.
And like and then I met Jason because I found out about him around the time the Carpal Tunnel Hero 2 was coming out, which was a big deal.
Wild.
And I was a new charter at the time, and I was like, "Oh, Jason, please play my charts." And
I
like
have like messages from JP on Facebook in
On
like
Facebook,
2017,
yeah.
and he's like, "Bro, when you streaming, bro?"
yeah, like because I was like I was friends with him on Facebook, but like I didn't really know him. I was like, "Oh my god, this is like a
Once again, this is
you
this is
know?
gonna go into the dark ages, the
Yeah.
RGC era, which is another topic entirely.
Yeah,
Which
because it's
we
a
will,
lot of
Facebook.
ground. It's
Yeah.
a
we
lot-
will
yeah,
we
I
will
think
recount
Facebook
at a
says a lot.
future.
Yeah,
Definitely not next episode. But another time,
Sometime.
yeah,
some fucking time.
but yeah, like you know, getting to the point where where we're at now, where like you know, like we all have different things going on, and like it's been really cool to like watch the game like come back because, you know, like as we talked about last time, Guitar Hero Live came out, and it's like you know we were all like, "This is it, man. This is
It's
the
8
end."
years old.
8
Yeah,
years
it's 8
old.
years
as of
old.
8 years old
yesterday.
this week.
8 years. You know, and
As
like
of
we were
4 days
like,
ago, and you guys are watching this.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
5
yeah,
days
true,
ago.
yeah.
I don't even know. October 20th. However many days ago that was for you.
and Jason streamed Guitar Hero Live. You know, like that's what he did for a while, and then
That was how I got
And
good,
then
like on
Jason
Twitch.
and George.
Yeah.
yeah, and then you went to GH3 PC, and like I'll never forget, man. Like you got to go into the custom menu. If you want to change set list, you have to press the orange button. And it's like you know you don't even know what you have anymore at some point.
I gotta
you
be
know?
honest. Like I was so nervous about playing customs on stream
Yeah,
because when I first started doing it, like when I first started streaming, I was working at Ubisoft and I didn't think that anybody would want to watch Guitar Hero anymore. I loved playing it still, but I thought that doing customs would be too hard. I was never a part of that scene. The first time I ever played customs was at a national tournament, the one that I beat Witwix at. And we went back
Oh, wow.
to one of the PMS clan members' houses and
that's a
played.
name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Wedge.
That's insane.
It was
Yeah, I
PMS
forgot.
Wedge's house.
Yeah, yeah.
And
She was awesome.
she's
She was
great.
awesome.
We went to her house and we played customs on their PS2, and it was the first time I'd ever experienced that.
That's
And I didn't
crazy.
touch them again until like 5-6 years later.
Well,
Like
I didn't play
had no
customs
clue.
and I didn't play customs until GH3 PC. That's when I
Yeah.
first got
Yeah,
my
me too.
gaming PC. I won a graphics card at a Guitar Hero Aerosmith competition.
Dude, you have
Wow.
so many competitions that you've won so many things from. It's insane. You could go on for 4 more hours
Yeah.
talking
All
about
I
right.
this
don't.
shit.
Yeah,
I won that there. I won that
dude,
there. Oh, that tournament?
I forgot about this.
That's
And you know
insane.
who ran that tournament? Priest MLH.
Oh my
What?
god!
What is going on, dude? You're lying. You're just lying at this
Here's-
point.
I'm
None of this is
I'm
true.
not.
You're
I
just
swear to
making it all
God,
up
I'm
for
not
content.
lying.
This guy's
And
a liar. That
I,
can't
lo-
be
I
true.
lost to Whitwix. I lost to Whitwix.
You lost
And
to
it can't
Whitwix?
be
Oh,
true.
man.
I don't even know
need
what
to
he
know.
won, but if second place was a fucking graphics card, like that had to have been a
The whole PC. The rest of it. You
What's
get
Oh
the
yeah,
the
here we
motherboard.
go.
You
Here's
get
a
the
picture of me
RAM.
and Priest MLH. There you go. I'm not fucking lying, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the man.
That's
That's
him.
me. Priest MLH.
That's the man. Holy
That's the
shit.
man. I also met the Mythbusters at this convention too.
You met the Mythbusters.
I think I have a picture of that too, bro.
Oh
I was
my
about to
God.
ask what's the strangest thing you've won or the strangest person you've met from this, and you've already filled me in before I even asked it.
Hey, here you go, bro. There you go. Mythbusters.
Bro, what the hell?
That's
You had the
so
coolest
wild.
childhood, man. You had the coolest childhood.
I'm so I'm lucky beyond belief for the
Your parents were
childhood that I
so
had, bro.
supportive of you. That's
Yeah.
I love that. That's
See, there's-
great.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, see, there's me and Whitwicks on stage. There
That's
you go.
on stage. Yeah.
Oh man.
We're playing. I was getting my ass beat. We're playing on 2 different TVs. I don't even know how they did that.
Yeah, dude, you're looking off to the side. What are you
hell?
doing, man?
Yeah, I have no idea.
And those
how
are
that
those are
works.
kiosk guitars.
Yep.
I'm assuming they doubled it.
Oh yeah, I
maybe?
see wires.
Like
Yeah,
splitter or something.
Yeah, got to be a splitter in there.
they
trying
must
to- I'm
have.
trying to
They
figure out
Yeah,
what
must
we're-
have.
song that
it
is.
was definitely not HD. So I think
It
we
was
were playing on a
CRT.
CRT with a splitter.
Well, question:
go-
why the hell is there a Guitar Hero Aerosmith tournament? Gross.
Yeah. I don't know,
I mean,
but
what are you
they
gonna play?
advertised it through like
Train kept
Score Hero
rolling?
and stuff, and then this is in like
Oh,
San Jose,
God.
California.
My first national tournament that I won was on GH Aerosmith. Oh God,
See,
you're right.
that's where
Oh,
you got
God.
lucky. You lived in California. You grew up in California. Like shit just happens over there. Like
Shit
it's just
just
a
happened,
fact,
man.
You know,
Nothing happens in Minnesota, bro. Especially where
Yeah,
I
like-
lived as a kid.
like
middle
stuff
of
happens
nowhere.
here, but not Guitar Hero related. You know.
Oh
I can
my
tell you
dear
that.
God. Yeah, they had it set up on both PlayStation 3 and Xbox. Oh,
Wow, dude,
yeah.
the fucking you can't even see what's happening on the
Hey,
TV.
bro,
Like I
Girl
know.
Gamer Zone. You see that shit?
Girl
in the back?
Gamer Zone. What the
Let's
hell
go.
is going
All right, I know what
on
I'm
over
doing.
there?
Girl Gamer Zone. I'm out
Yeah.
of here.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
head out, guys. I
You
got
know,
things
I
to
think we
do.
should. I think we should wrap it up though. We've been talking for a hot minute.
Yeah, it
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
I gotta
been a
go to the
while.
Girl Gamer Zone. Be right
I gotta
back.
go to the
Yeah,
Girl
yeah, we're
Gamer
all
Zone,
heading to the
bro.
Girl
Let's
Gamer
go.
Zone.
Hey.
That's where we're wrapping this up. We're just gonna
But-
head on over to the Girl Gamer
Yeah.
Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Lower Hero
got
episode
places
2 is
to
out,
be.
guys. See you later. I'm gonna come back with a gamer girl next week.
I mean, the TLDR. We've seen a lot of shit.
I'm
Like,
old as shit.
Yeah, we're old.
We're old, and
Old as
Some
shit.
are older than others.
a lot
Clearly,
has
I'm-
happened. You know, it's easy when you're like not for I wouldn't say for us to lose perspective, but when you're somebody new to this, where like you only knew about Guitar Hero in passing, and you're really only experienced as Clone Hero so far, like
Yeah, there's an
um,
entire world that you aren't
this
exposed
is one of
to.
the biggest games in the fucking world. You know,
I think
it's
it's-
one of
yeah.
the biggest franchises.
I mean, GH3 was the first to break 1 billion, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
we could
it's-
mention that all day. You know,
It's-
it says
it's crazy.
It
You
says a
can't
lot.
change that. Like it's on record. They
Yeah.
broke $1 billion.
Yeah. Nobody can
No.
ever do it first time
No.
ever again. So
No.
Yep.
And to
Yeah.
put in perspective too, for whatever reason, I like to think of my like timelines in terms of game releases because I was such a nerd. So like when Guitar Hero 3 came out, that was 2007. It was right before Call of Duty 4 came out even.
Yes.
If you think back to how old Call of Duty 4 feels, that's how old Guitar Hero 3 is. But for whatever reason in my mind, Call of Duty 4 feels like so old, but Guitar Hero 3 is like,
Hey,
yeah, it's just
speaking of-
Guitar Hero 3.
Sorry, speaking of Call of Duty 4,
Yeah.
they're doing a COD Pro tournament. Or,
Oh my
they're doing
God,
a pro. They're
dude.
doing a pro mod tournament there.
Tournament?
They're
What
doing a
the-
fucking pro mod tournament and an NVIDIA convention. Thinking
This
that
is the
like an
weirdest
N-
set of coincidences, dude.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, one more thing about this, and it was called Envision. They had the world's first ever 3D gaming technology, and so I got to play Guitar Hero 3 in 3D. That's not a motion. That's not a blurry
Guitar
picture.
No, I
3D.
can. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it actually
Yeah.
looked like without your
That's what
3D
it looked like.
glasses
I
on?
put on the glasses, and I was like, "This is really cool, but this sucks." Like, yeah, but
So
like,
is that
early-
stock Guitar Hero 3?
no, that was PC. Oh yeah, I guess stock PC Guitar Hero 3.
Okay, because then this was during the time when they were doing in-game advertisements still, because I see a Tropic Thunder advertisement in the background there.
Oh my God.
God, it
What an
You're
eye.
right. I saw that and
Yeah.
I didn't even put it together.
There's a
Like I was like, oh,
Tropic Thunder advertisement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Dude.
not there nowadays. I think it's all
Hey,
5
shoot.
gum there.
hey, chew
Yeah.
5 gum.
And there used to
Yeah.
be Windows
I
Vista
bought
ads
5
and
gum
that.
because of Guitar Hero 3. I don't know about you guys. I did. I
I didn't-
totally bought it.
Speaking of ads, I didn't know about this until recently. Barack Obama was putting ads in Guitar Hero during his campaign in 2008. Look it up. The Obama
Bro,
campaign
what?
was
Can we
advertising in
mod it
Guitar
back into
Hero.
the game, bro? I want to mod it
It
back
exists
into
somewhere.
the
I
game.
think it must have been World Tour because it was 2008. That's when the presidential election was.
That's
It had to have been.
insane. That's actually
And
insane.
So
Yeah, World Tour
They
must
went
have
to
came
the-
out like the week or two
Dude,
before the election.
if a
happened,
Guitar
so-
Hero game came out and they're like advertising presidential candidates, that
Joe
that would
Biden.
not, yeah,
That ain't
that
flying
would
nowadays.
not
You
be-
could not get away with
not
that.
be good.
That's a
Like,
bad
any
look.
video game having that's wild to think.
No
Okay,
game would
we-
go for that.
it's
No, yeah, they would get canceled. They would. It would just be over.
in the
Yeah,
past
anyways,
we said
though,
yes we
crazy.
can. Now we don't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
no,
we
don't,
can't.
bro.
We can't do
No,
that.
we can't.
No, we can't.
No,
Hell no.
Next time
Anyways.
on Lore Hero, what are we talking about next time? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
We
guess
could
we
we
have
could talk
to-
about this topic forever. Probably we could just keep
Yeah,
going.
we
Hey,
could.
remember when? Remember when? You know?
Remember when? I honestly pulled memories that I completely forgot about. Like,
Yeah, pulling
Yeah,
them from the
Jason pulled
archives way
some,
deep
yeah.
back there in the brain.
yeah. And then I can't wait to